Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lucky Day Seniors Bingo. This is a one-page TTRPG, kind of like a slice of life, created by Endycarus. Everyone, give a round of applause to John here, who is playing in our game today. Thank you so much for making a cool game, and thank you so much, everyone, for being here, either playing with my cast here, or watching us. We're so excited to get into this little game of ours. So Lucky Day Seniors Bingo is a setting agnostic game. You can play it anywhere that you want. And for our specific game, we've decided to give it a Weird West kind of vibe. So that is the general energy of this game that we're going to be going into. This was created for a one-page RPG jam to benefit a charity, and it was made during the pandemic. This is a game that lets you play seniors that we don't often get to do. We're taking a slice of life about people that are sometimes forgotten, something to care about because we're all getting older. They each have their own stories to tell, and it's pretty cool if you take some time to get to learn what happened to them, what they've been through, and just to talk to them. And plus, bingo is fun. So we're going to go around and I'm going to introduce everyone at the table. So please tell me who you are, where we can find you, and a little bit about your character. And we'll start off with John.
Hi, I'm John, also known as Endycarus on the internet. And I designed this game. You can find this and all the other games I designed and little story things that I wrote on my itch page. And I'm very, very thankful to Stella and her wonderful cast for doing this for me, showcasing my game. Is very, very cool. This is actually going to be the first time I get the chance to play this game. I've run it a bunch of times, and I've had other people play test it, but I've never got to play it. So I'm very, very excited to do this. And my character today is what should I name him again? Cassius Rivington, who is a retired riverboat gambler in this weird West setting that we're playing in. And he has a little bit of backstory. He was once in a wreck of a steamboat that was destroyed by a terrible river dragon. Fortunately for him, there was a devil looking on that offered him his life in exchange for his soul when he was a young man. He was that impressed with that and said, no, I don't want just my life. I want to be a cool riverboat gambler. So he developed some magical powers that allowed him to cheat. But now he's an old man in a wheelchair sitting in the saloon waiting for the day when his debt to the devil is going to come due. That's where we're starting off tonight.
Gosh, I'm so excited. I'm sure nothing terrible is going to happen. None of the ghosts of your past are going to show up at all. Not at all. It'll be fine. All right, we're going to head on over to the next person at our table. Hi, Harley. I think this is our first time ever playing together. I'm so excited.
It is. I'm so excited too. Hi, everyone. My name is Harley. You can find me on pretty much any social media platform under Hey There Harley of any variation, underscore here, there. I really like the name, and I was able to snap it up. This evening, I am playing my lovely, lovely femme fatale outlaw Dandelions. And Miss Dandelions doesn't take anything from anybody. There's rumor that she did sell her soul also to the devil. That's why she's been able to get away with what she's been able to get away with, her and her crew. But even though she's gotten up in age and everything, she doesn't let it slow her down. She's still as feisty as ever.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah, you might sense that there's a bit of a theme going on here, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. I'm gonna pass it on over to my good friend Evan. Hi.
Hi, Star. Hi, everyone. Kia ora. I'm Evan. It's been a while since I've been blessed to be on Stella's channel, so I'm glad to be back. Thank you for having me. There's a theme. I picked double devils already. Jeez. So yeah, I'm multi nerd on all the socials. Tonight I am playing Dr. Zach Zerlab. He is a alien who travels the local cluster in a stolen ship. He's an inventor. He's a maker. And he's a salesman of the finest alien tech that you could imagine. It's going to make your life so easy. Just sit back and relax, and with Dr. Zlob's wonderful gadgets and gizmos, your life will be so much more fulfilled. You'll have leisure time. You may get robbed later on, and your bank account's drained, and your data sold to third-party intergalactic criminals. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You'll have a little robot called Shotgun Baby. That's a throwback to to our session 0, where we had some backstory from John. And yeah, it's going to be great. But getting old, and I'm gonna hopefully rinse this town and all their primitive peoples of their monies. But I might also find love. You never know.
Thank you very much. We'll hop on over to Zombie Fighter 89, who took out all the other 88 I'm just kidding. Hi.
Yes, that's why I'm 89. Totally. Hello. I am Jacob. I'm Zombie. I am Z. Or if your name is like to call me, I'm the lore keeper, Captain Z of the Good Ship Clip. Probably do too many clips. This is up to your own discretion. Today I play Oliver. Oh crap. Blowhard Kirby, who is a sort of an eccentric gambler. He goes between galaxies and galaxies in different spots where he hears about all kinds of cool stuff that's been happening. And throughout his years of life, he has bet on different things, been at different places in time. You never know where he could have been popping up in the background. But now that he is a tad bit older, he's going for more, easier games, more kind of relaxed games, more games that he feels like he can maybe get a win on. And so he heard about this whole bingo game that's coming on in this galaxy through different wormholes and such. So he's like wanted to give it a try. And plus, I mean, it gives him another chance to share all of his stories from his past, of all the different winnings that he's done. And of course, he's going to win this. There's no chance he's not going to win this. But yeah, so if you're interested in anything that I've done at all, I appreciate it. You can find me on all socials at Zombie Fighter 89. If you go to the one that's posted there, Blue Sky, there's a pin notification. There's where you'll see all of the work that I do. I am a freelance video editor by trade. So if you're looking for anyone to edit any of your videos or even shorts, I have some shorts that I was doing lately for Looking for Mom RPG, which is that was a really fun game. They just did their last episode this past Thursday, so soon I'll be getting the VOD back for that to make all kinds of fun little shorts. So I'm not quite done yet with that show. I got a couple more shorts to make, and yeah. So yeah, and then obviously I'll do a lot of other stuff. But if you're familiar with this channel, then you see my face a lot.
Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to set the tone a little bit here. Change up the music.
Oh, paint us a word picture, Stella.
You've already heard this spiel, but this is for the chat. The Gold Mine Saloon is a community sanctuary, a sacred place where all the denizens of the lawless settlement of Littletown can convene to participate in the old ways of handling debts, feuds, and petty rivalries. With bingo. This year is different. Yeah! Of course, bingo! The ancient ways. Shout out to the ancient ways. This year is different. Marley Golden Teeth O'Donnell, the world-famous treasure hunter and lifelong bingo enthusiast, has recently passed away and left behind a very, very special treasure for whoever wins this game. and this town is only big enough for one bingo winner. So you all find yourselves in this small settlement of Littletown. It only has a handful of buildings, but this is a very sacred place. You know that it's considered neutral territory. You can't start fights here without some grievous situation of unfolding. Essentially, the Gold Mine Saloon is where everyone comes to do business. And tonight is a very special night. You know the owner, Lucky the Catman, a famous local cryptid and proprietor of the gold mine, has sent a personal invitation to the group of you, and very likely other people as well. You know that with your long stories and your many histories, that you're more than likely to bump into a few people that you will recognize. Whether you're here to help settle a long feud or to make the next big score, everyone has eyes on bingo night tonight. You know that Golden Teeth O'Donnell has been throughout many galaxies, has seen many things. And the rumor is that the treasure that is on the line here tonight is a chest full of magic. And that magic itself has the power to grant a wish. But it was apparently his last wish that this is to be the stakes for this game of bingo. So, who wants to arrive early to the Gold Mine Saloon?
Oh, alright,
Cool.
really?
Okay. Tell me how you enter Littletown.
Uh-huh. I think through some kind of I don't know, some kind of like maybe like a hovercraft or something like that. Some kind of like what would maybe be like a car or something like that in this world. Kind of comes in, drives around, kind of like using whatever version of like, I'm gonna date myself with this reference, but MapQuest or whatever to like look around to kind of see exactly where this is. Kind of, he got directions, and so he's kind of using that, and I think he finally finds the saloon, and he kind of like he walks in, and is there like a bartender or something regular? Like, how packed is this already this morning, or am I like the only one here?
You're early, so you're very fortunate that it's not completely overrun with individuals yet. You have some time to set up wherever you like. As you enter into the Gold Mine Saloon, you can see that this building has been here for a very long time. The age is shown in the weathered boards that make up the walls of this place. You can see at the very far back there are a number of wooden signs and pictures that are in frames, each and every one of them telling a legacy of the people that used to be here, that have gone through here and have left. There's a deep, rich scent of polished wood and beer. You can see that there is a number of tables in the very center of the room. They're all circular. We'll say that there's about 6 tables. So it's a pretty large central room. You see that there's a piano off to the side, and there is a shrimp person currently tapping away at the keys, playing a song, a little medley in the background. And there's a polished bar where there is a very tall, very fluffy Catman standing. You see that he's wearing this embroidered purple and red vest. He has this white fur that's quite long that just kind of spills over this vest of his, and he's currently cleaning a mug with his paws.
Cute.
It's my cat, but as a man.
I Lucky the cat would have never guessed. He goes up to the bartender and he goes, "Is this the place where the infamous bingo game I've been hearing about is being played tonight?"
Oh yes, you are in the right place. And you hear the clink of glass as he sets it down, and he looks you up and down. Can you describe what you look like?
I would say that like he's got he's got I really hadn't put a lot of effort into it. But I'll just say he's got kind of like shorter hair, maybe like glasses. We'll say that he's doing the old person thing where he's got like, because I wear plaid anyway, so it works for me. Except for today, it's too hot. He's wearing like plaid, but it's like all buttoned up and it's like really stuck in the pants. So he's got like his pants up to basically the middle of his belly, and he's got like kind of the like old man kind of look, kind of like maybe like a pocket watch thing hanging from or like the string kind of connected to his belt and loop and all that. And you know what, for fun, we're just gonna say he also has oh, what are they called, the straps? I can't think of the name of the straps off the top of my head.
Suspenders?
Suspenders.
Yes,
Suspenders.
he's got suspenders on.
Okay.
And so yep, go ahead.
Yeah, you have the look of someone whose pants are very secure. They're going to stay exactly where you want. And I imagine, like, the reason the belt is up so high is because that's where it's the most comfortable, right? It's not biting
Mhm.
into you, and you know that you're not going to accidentally depants yourself. So it's about security.
That's
and
happened quite more
strategy.
times than I'd like to imagine.
You can see that Lucky the Catman looks at you with a measure of respect. You're someone who anticipates risks, and you know you're just ahead of the curve. You're just prepared. He just kind of gives you a nod. I don't think I've seen you around before, but it's a pleasure to have you.
Well, does the name Oliver Kirby ring a bell to you at all?
Go ahead and make our first roll today.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so this game is very simple. We have 3 stats. We have the Moxie stat, the Spryness stat, and the Wits stat. Moxie is basically like force of personality, like your spirit, essentially, the force of your spirit. Spryness is going to be about physicality, flexibility, and Wits is going to be about cleverness and ingenuity, essentially. We're going to go ahead and do a Moxie check here. So please make sure you select your token and go ahead and click the Moxie button at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So the way that this works is each one of our characters has a number of stat points that are distributed between these 3 stats. Oliver Blowhard Kirby, your Moxie stat is 40, and you rolled a 44. So unfortunately, that's a failure.
I was close.
You were so close. You're so close. It's okay. This is a game where it's more likely that you're probably going to fail than you're going to succeed. But with this, I want everyone to make sure you check your bingo cards here. Does anyone have a 40? Is anybody lucky?
A 40.
Lucky.
Okay, go ahead and mark it for yourself.
It was a 44, not a 40, right?
Oh, 44.
That was
My
wrong.
bad.
It was
my
44,
bad.
yeah.
44. My bad.
No, never mind. Oh, wait, no. Lucky. I am still lucky.
Yay!
Oh.
Hell yeah. Oops, I messed up on the overlay. Oh, I gave everyone the wrong cards. It's okay, I'll fix it in a bit. All right, so we got 1 lucky. That Dandelions got lucky. So essentially, the number that we roll, we're gonna mark it on our bingo card, and so something lucky is gonna happen to Dandy when we introduce them. Okay, so you mentioned your name here, and Lucky the Catman kind of furrows his brows together. I can't say that I'm familiar with that name. I'm terribly sorry. But maybe if you manage to win this game tonight, everyone's gonna know your name.
I thought that my name may have made it out to this area, but maybe this part of the galaxy doesn't quite know yet.
No,
Well, the Blowhard will make his name known. With this victory today, I will get the wish that I desire.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
Okay, well, have a seat anywhere you like. There are 6 tables.
Thank you. One more question.
Yes.
I know you just opened, and I see you're cleaning the glass. What do you got for drinks?
Oh, I've got everything. Literally. And then you see that he reaches over and he pats a barrel, and there appears to be a plate, kind of like a monitor or a computer screen attached to the front of the barrel.
Oh,
It's programmed to basically just simulate any kind of beverage. What do you want to
That's cool.
drink?
hmm. Hmm. Well, let's go with
Do you want a frozen Zerpy, which is
Mm.
legally distinct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mhm.
I think I do want that. Yes.
Yeah, okay. One ice Zerpy coming up, and then you see that he pulls on a lever, and there's a ding 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 ding, and then he begins to pour an ice Slurpee
Mhm.
and hands it out to you.
Thank you.
Have a seat. Get comfortable. It might be a while. Okay.
And he'll go and he'll sit down.
All right, as you sit down, let's introduce the next person who wants to be early-ish. If not, who wants to be on
I think
time?
Cassius will come in.
I don't mind being slightly early. Just
Okay.
slightly early.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So Dr. Zlurb will come in, and they're on it's like a chair. It's shiny tech type chair. He's stood up though. It's like upright, but it's almost like an exoskeleton type thing, with these kind of like large silver outside metallic shiny outsides of his legs, and it instead of him walking, it's got these kind of like each leg has got these 4 prongs that come down as a foot, and on the end of each prong on each leg are tennis balls, and they kind of like go pop 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 as they roll along. And so he's kind of like cruising along on this. The saloon doors open, and he's a saloon. I love saloons. And he's like, you can see he's got like a little gadget on his head, and it's like feeding him data about saloons. I've worn my saloon specific shirt tonight, especially for a saloon. And he comes in, and the pop, 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 pop as the tennis balls make these little poppy noises as it walks around. And he goes over to the shrimp on the keyboard, with his little kind of like translator thing goes off, and he starts talking shrimp to the keyboard guy. To the guy like he's trying to request a song. Do you know this one from the Hexlovian district? It's like a jazzy. It's in a 3/4 beat. You know the one? No? Okay, don't worry. Just carry on.
As you do, let's get a roll. Let's get a roll from you here. All right, I think I got
Oh,
everyone's.
okay. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna do a moxie roll here as you try to convince the shrimp person to do a special song for you.
Yeah, Hexlovian jazz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna select my token, and then hit Moxie macro. Who made these macros? That's so cool.
I did. I googled how to do it.
Well done, you.
Thank you.
Success. I rolled an 11, and I had to get under 60.
Very nice. Okay, so here's another check. Make sure everyone see if you got lucky with an 11 here.
Lucky.
Okay, so go ahead.
I got lucky.
Hell yeah. All right. So as you address this shrimp person, you can see that they have a number of different arms, and they're playing as they're turning to regard you. They seem to be multi-talented here, and they burble back at you like. You see their little mandibles flick up and down, and you're able to understand them. And this person says, "Well, welcome in. I'm so pleased to finally be able to talk to someone in my native tongue. This is so nice. I have not heard of that, but perhaps you can give me some nuance and a little bit of a vibe check with this song of yours, and I could play something similar. How's that sound?"
That sounds perfect. Yeah, excellent. And I'll get to work on like the percussion using my tennis ball poppers, and all that popping away, and then I'll also hum. So, also Dr. Slurb is quite a heavy set alien person. If you ever seen Lilo and Stitch, you know Dr. Zumba, very
Mm.
Dr. Zumba esque. So, um, have that in your mind, and yeah, so it's got the tennis balls popping, and then hums a little bit of a kind of like tune, and hopefully, my shrimp guy on keys can jump right in there.
Yeah, they pick up. You can see that they clearly have some extrasensory abilities as they're
Oh
adjusting
yeah,
the tune, and there's like a natural fade into this song that matches your energy, and it
nice.
sounds just like what you were hoping to get.
Perfect. So yeah, I also like sort of tap the piano, and as I do, I put a little kind of like coin on there, which is a spy camera.
Okay, okay.
So I've got a whole bunch of these things. This is alien tech, and I'm just going to be popping these around the place. That's why I'm a little bit early, so I can set up my network.
I love that. Okay, go ahead and roll me a spryness check. We'll see
Oh,
if you
that's my
can.
worst.
We can see how slick you are with this.
Okay. Shit. Zero. I rolled an 89. I needed to get under a 10.
Okay, so that's a check for 89. Anybody got lucky?
Mm,
Nope,
I have
doesn't look
not.
like it.
Nope.
Okay. So you see that the shrimp person looks right down at it as you place it down. They shrug and they keep playing.
Yay! Cool. Perfect.
However,
Yeah.
they
Cool.
do seem to have noticed it. Whether or not
Uh,
something will happen later, you'll only be able to tell.
Perfect. Perfect. Love it.
Okay. So you see that there is already one individual sitting down. Do you want to join them, or do you want to keep making your way around and placing more of these?
I need to, yeah, I need to keep working the room and placing these coins down. I will chat to various people, so you can montage that or whatever as I go around, and I like pop my little gadgets around the place.
Okay, I love it. All right. As you do so, Cassius, you make your arrival. What does this look like?
Well, Cassius, he's in a wheelchair, but he's got a little lady named Sister Monica who pushes him around on the thing. She rolls him in there, tries to get him there pretty much right on time. Before the bingo starts, he likes to get us a drink. He never gets to drink what he wants to drink. She tells him what to drink, but he's going up, heads up to the man. Hey there, Catman.
Well, hello
I'd
there.
like to have a hello. Good to see you. I just want to have, let's see, how about shot of Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Looks behind him, sees Monica shaking her head.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it could be some of that green tea instead.
Oh.
But since Cassius got lucky earlier, I think the cat knows what he wants. Is gonna give him a Kentucky Straight Bourbon in a teacup,
Yes, absolutely.
and
I
we're
was
gonna
thinking the
fool
exact
Sister
same
Monica.
thing. So he says, "Oh, of course, the green tea, right?" And you see that he heads on over to his machine, and there's another beep, 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 and he reaches under the table. Sorry, the counter, produces a teacup and begins to pour this mysterious not green liquid into it. But he's standing in a way that only you can see and Monica cannot. And then he begins to slide it over into your direction. It's good to have you again, Cassius.
Thank you, kindly. He reaches his shaky hand over, has a teacup. Fortunately, it's only got an ounce of alcohol in it, so it's not going to spill, even though he's really shaking badly as he pulls it over to his mouth. Ooh, it's
Well,
good tea.
yeah, it burns all the way down, doesn't it? All right, well, we have a number of tables set up. You can place yourself wherever you like.
Well, I wish I could, but fortunately, I guess Sister Monica's gonna have to place me wherever she'd like. All
Oh,
right, roll me up there. What's that? There's some fun-looking newcomers over there. I'd like to go and maybe make their acquaintance.
all right. If anyone gives you any trouble, just let me know, all right? And so,
I can handle myself.
Monica comes over and she wheels you over to where Kirby is.
Hello there, sir. I haven't seen you around these parts. Where you from, son?
I've been so many places. I've been so many places that it'd be hard to tell you exactly where, but
Why don't you just tell me one of them?
hmm.
He holds out his shaky hand as if to shake your hand. I don't know if shaking hands is a custom in where you're coming from, but this here, so you do it.
Hmm.
Shaking.
Well,
Script is not
well,
very strong.
it's a custom a lot of other places I've been to, so I'm sort of used to it. Different places. The what was the one I was at? Oh, Zazboo. That's the last the galaxy I was at recently. Zazboo.
So I'm
Don't know if
gonna
you've heard that one.
say,
There's Boo.
I'm gonna say Kirby, because you got lucky. Cassius, for some reason, you know exactly where Zazboo is. Tell me how you know where this place is.
Well, you see, there was a fella come in from Zazboo not that long ago. What was he saying? He was telling me something about there's a great gambling spot there where they say they play a kind of poker that you can only play if you have 7 hands, 7 literal hands on the end of your arms. I don't have that myself. I don't think I'd be bothered to try and find out how to do it. But it
I was very
sounded pretty
disappointed when
interesting.
I
He
found
claimed
that
to be
out.
quite good. No, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you played it. You tried to play that game too. Well, over here, well,
Well,
I used to play a little roulette, but now
yeah.
the only
No,
balls I see rolling around have these numbers on them.
Sorry. Once I found out that I only had the like 2-3 hands, like I couldn't, wasn't something I could I couldn't qualify. So
Oh, yeah. So you're not one of those people who can add extra hands anytime they want. That's refreshing.
As this conversation is
Well, pleasure to
happening,
make your acquaintance.
we see Dr. Zach Zlurb continuing to move around the room. Dandy, do you think you'd arrive on time or late?
Oh, a woman is always on time, even when she is late.
I see. Okay. We're going to go ahead and say that before Dandy gets there, we see a number of individuals enter the saloon as well. You see this alien who has this deep green skin and these many antennas sticking out of their head. They're wearing a long silvery robe, which has a very structured corporate collar. And they sort of slowly slink in, look around, and they sit themselves down at the table where Cassius and Kirby are. They don't engage in any conversation. You see that they pull out what appears to be some kind of a tablet and they busy themselves with work. We see that
kids these days, I swear.
we see some other locals coming in and NPCs begin to start to fill up the table here. And then Dandy, how do you make your entrance?
The only way she knows how, fabulously, obviously. Now she'll walk right into the saloon. She has a cane with her as she walks. She's kind of dressed eccentrically, kind of like your cool grandma, how she would dress. But her hair is completely silver gray, braided over her shoulder, as any Westerner will do. She'll make her way up to the bar to get a drink.
As you approach, you can see that there are a number of people who've turned their heads and you have their attention, but no one in particular calls out to you. You see that
Dr. Slurb is looking as well, respectfully.
Yeah. You see that there's an alien who is go ahead and roll me a wits check, Dandy. Let's see if you can see what exactly Dr. Slurb is doing.
Nope.
Okay. That is a 92 over your 30. All right, let's do another check. Does anyone have a 92? Anybody
Ooh,
lucky?
yeah. I forgot I have a bingo card.
Can I get lucky on my own roll?
It's the best way.
Yeah.
Because I got a 92.
Yeah, of course. It's everyone does a check.
Nice.
Okay,
I
so
have another lucky.
yeah. All right, cool. All right, because you got lucky, I will say that you notice Dr. Zach Zlurb has like a really cool instrument in their hand. You kind of like catch them in the moment of having it, but you don't actually see what they're doing with it. So it's like, oh, that person has a cool thing. But your attention draws to the bar as Lucky the Catman introduces themselves. Well, hello there. I was not expecting someone so radiant to be entering my humble establishment, but it is a pleasure. And he begins to purr. And he holds out a paw to you, and you see the toe beans are up, kind of like offering a hand.
Well, the pleasure's all mine. And Danny will put her hand on top of his.
Yeah, and you just see like he boops it with his big nose, which is slightly dry, and he releases your hand. What can I get you to drink?
I'd like a neat whiskey, please.
Of course. Reaches over, and that gives you a whiskey.
She will down it in one, and then she'll leave a tip for Lucky the Cat.
As he takes the coin, you can hear him purring, and he will actually just knock it off the counter, and then go, my better nature. And he just walks over, and he very carefully reaches down, bending at the knees, maintaining a good posture here, putting his paw on the counter, reaches down, grabs the coin, and then goes back around the bar. Well, please have a seat wherever you like.
Oh, Danny knows that everybody's watching her. She's not even going to pay them any attention. She's just going to walk over to one of the empty tables and take a seat.
Okay, you sit at the last empty table, and you can hear like a light din across the bar. Kirby, you can hear several people that are sitting at your table are essentially saying, and Cassius as well, several people are saying, oh, we sat down at the wrong table. Oh, do you think it's too late to change tables? Maybe we can change tables. No, act cool. No, hold your horses. And essentially, no one ends up getting up. Dr. Zach. Go ahead.
Dr. Slurb, pop, rolls over to Dandy's table, and is like, Madam, what? Do you mind if I sit here as well?
Danny kind of like scans the bar and the saloon and everything, and she just kind of casually just, shrugs and goes, it's an open seat. You can sit wherever you like.
Ah, yes, I am salooning. I will saloon here. Thank you very much. I must ask you though, what is a place like this doing containing a person like you? And he kind of looks a little bit confused about his smooth anecdote, which he's probably just messed up.
She kind of gives like a low chuckle as she kind of just leans against her cane a little bit as she looks at this man, this alien in front of her. And she just smiles and she goes, I like to bless any place with my presence, especially when there's such a good game, such as a bingo game, about to be had.
Yes, I am here for the bingo as well.
Good, it's about to start. And you can hear that the room grows kind of quiet. So quiet that all you can hear is the clock on the wall. You see Lucky the Catman makes his way towards the head of the room, lifts up his paws to grab everyone's attention. All right, we're probably gonna get a few late stragglers coming on in, but we might as well get started, as it is about time. Welcome to the Gold Mine Saloon Bingo Night. First rule, if you cheat, we will kick you out. So don't get caught, or don't cheat. Up to you. Number 2, violence is not permitted. If you would like to settle a dispute, leave it to the balls. And he gestures over to the cage that's holding the bingo balls. Or find some other way to settle it. Whether you come to another agreement, barter, arm wrestle, but there will be no use of firearms in this facility. Is that understood? Good. All right. Well, you should see in front of you are a number of papers, and there are some markers. If the ball is drawn and it is your number, mark it down. We'll choose the first number. And as he goes about and starts drawing the numbers for bingo, you can see that he addresses the room with a booming voice that just fills the space. And he pauses every once in a while to tell you a little bit about Marley Golden Teeth O'Donnell and says, Marley was my best friend. He told me that he wanted to have the most epic game of bingo, and I hope to capture that spirit here tonight, which is why I sent invitations far and wide into the galaxy. And just as he says that, you hear the doors open. They swing open, and in shambles in a zombie. You can see that this older zombie appears to have been reattached at the limbs, at the joints, that there are a number of stitches that keep them together. They're wearing a very long and old tattered shirt. And as they shuffle in, leaning on a cane, they look around. You can see that their gray-green skin shows signs of decay, and in their approach, the room shifts in scent. There is a hint of decomposition on the breath of the room now. And he'll sit down at Daniel's table.
Damn.
Yeah, so we focus in on Cassius as you say that. The zombie person doesn't seem to hear you.
Let's see you compete. I knowed he'd be coming here. I just knowed it. There's no way you can avoid it. Shows up, ruins everything.
And Kirby, you can hear
Try my
Cassius
best.
says this.
That critter out of here.
Is he with you?
Hell no. If I do anything about being without him, I will. It looks like they made rules in this establishment. Can't do nothing about it. Ain't there no olfactory laws? Give the dirty look to Dicky Pete over at the table.
Go ahead and roll me a moxie check, Cassius. Ooh, okay. That is a success. All right, that is a 4 under your 45. So this is a luck check. Did anyone have a 40? Sorry, a 4.
Lucky.
Okay.
Let me just place. Kabang.
Bang. Okay. Excellent. Okay. You hear Lucky the Catman call out 4. Anyone got any 4s?
Lucky. Oh, yep.
What?
Furry man. Yeah, I'm lucky. I got 4. I got the digit, the
Oh,
numeral.
all right. Well, just mark it on your paper.
Oh, okay. Dab.
Yeah. As you mark it, the zombie person pulls out a chair next to you, Dr. Zlurb, and sits down and says, "Well, I guess that my lucky presence has affected you. Hopefully, you don't take the wind from me."
Oh, sir. The wind is coming off you. It smells. It has an odor that is. It's. Are
I
you
do have
well,
an
sir?
undeniable aroma about myself, yes. He reaches over and just you hear like a wet as he puts his hand on the stack of papers and drags one over to him. And there's a trail of slime.
I haven't. We've not met before. I am Dr. Slurp. Who are you?
My name is Pete. Stinky Pete. And you see he takes a marker and he just, bam, also had a 4 on his sheet. And he marks it down.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Stinky Pete, or Mr. Pete, or Mr. Stinky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure. You see that his eyes, which there's like a cataract over one, and the other one is like a golden eye, looks over at you, Dandy, who's also sitting at this table.
Oh, she's just got a big old smile. She's enjoying watching this alien man flounder with the zombie. Just
The zombie kind of looks away from you, uninterested, and then looks up towards the Catman. Okay. Zlurb, you got lucky here. So what are you trying to do here now as like numbers are starting to get called out and this individual has sat down?
Right. So the rules were no cheating, no violence. Obviously gonna cheat. That's a given. So I'm a little bit concerned that my devices are gonna get sussed out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna try and draw attention away from those by if anyone's clocking that area or sort of like buffoon my way to draw their attention.
Okay.
If that happens.
Yeah. You see that Stinky Pete, one of his arms falls off, and you all hear like a wet as his arm hits the ground. He says, "Damn it, it happened again." And because of this, everyone's looking over at you and the zombie because you're sitting next to each other.
Right. Hey, okay. Let me get that for you, Mr. Stinky, Mr. Pete. And I'll go and grab his.
It's so gross.
So
It's like trash.
Oh, it's
Such
like
wet, stinky, hot trash.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's too descriptive.
I love it. And I'll go. Do you want me to?
How does it work? Too hard. It makes it stinkier.
Oh, I involuntarily do squeeze it when you say don't squeeze it, and maybe like a little bit of pus comes running out of it. Like, what? It really is quite moist. Oh, do I just push it against it? How's it gonna stay on? And I'm like squelch, squelch, squelch.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a wits check here.
No. Wits. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna highlight my token. Bam. One success. Oh no, that's I didn't roll. I didn't
That's
scroll
a
down.
fail. Yeah.
That's I rolled
74.
74.
Yeah, so check for 74. 74.
Under
74. 74.
74.
Okay.
No.
So you're just trying your best. You're trying to like kind of figure out how you can reattach this arm. And as this is happening, you see Stinky Pete is just sort of hanging out, and he looks over at Cassius. You make eye contact here, and there's a visible shudder that runs through Stinky Pete. With your success, Cassius, on your Moxie check, your presence seems to overbear over this zombie here. And he goes like,
Mm.
oh shit. Do you know who that is? He says like under his breath to Slurb and Dandy.
No. This is my first time in this town. I don't know who that is.
That's Cassius Rivington. Damn.
He seems nice. Just what's wrong? You seem concerned.
He ain't nice. He took all my limbs and buried them in different places. That's horrible.
I'm looking at Dandy like,
She kind of chortles at that, and she kind of looks at the zombie and she goes, "You must have done something real bad if your limbs had to be separated in different places and buried."
How bad could one zombie be, huh? Here, give me that. And he just sort of like awkwardly takes his arm back, and then he basically like puts it on upside down and then twists it until it's like pops into place.
Wait! I've got something for you. I'm Dr. Slurb. I'm an incredible inventor and maker. Hold on, let me. And I reach into like a little side pouch and pull out one of my gadgets and gizmos, which is like a spray bottle called. This is something I made. It should help. It's called Fire Water. Another one of John's old bands. And
You took notes during our session 0.
yeah, I took session 0 notes. Yeah.
That's so funny.
And I hold the
you
arm
a-
in place.
Are you a PI? Are you a Pinkerton?
Me? No, I'm a scientist. I'm a doctor. And as I'm saying that, I'm like, and I'm spraying this fire water around, and the nanites go to work and they just start mending the seam of his arm.
Yeah, you see, he's like, oh, ow, ooh, interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. And essentially, like, this begins to go on. And as this is going on, he begins muttering under his breath about getting back to Cassius. But everyone's attention shifts away as... Where is it? There you go. Everyone's attention shifts away gradually, and people begin to have their various conversations off to the side here. The other individual that's sitting down over by Cassius and Kirby, this alien with a very trim and manicured robe on, tilts up their glasses and looks over at the companions here. Well, it seems that we have an interesting collection of specimens in this event here. I suppose I
If
should
you're an
make...
Undertaker.
I am not. I am a representative of the Hypershop Galley Express.
Well, sounds like you're selling something. What's your stock in trade?
Our mega corporation is simply interested in this rumor of a treasure to be distributed at the end of this event. Such magics are quite rare in our universe. Unprecedented. If my calculations serve me correctly,
I see.
My odds of winning this game are extremely high. I will most likely defeat both of you quite easily.
So
is
you
where-
say. Have you played bingo before?
I have not. I have, however, done extensive research and made calculations of the probabilities included in this game. Why? Do you know how to play this game?
Let me tell you something. I know how to play quite well, thank you. And I also know this. The people who do math rarely win. You win by being destined to win. There are forces in this universe that are beyond the sphere of your sympathy. Matters.
Interesting. As you say this, this individual is just kind of like literally looking down where they would have a nose, but they are an alien and they do not have olfactory glands or anything like that. They look at you. Cassius, can you describe what this creature that is standing behind the alien looks like? You're the only person who can see this creature, this entity, and they're essentially like making fun, like putting like bunny ears behind this alien and just mocking them from in a extra dimensional state or whatever, where you're the only one who can see them.
All right. Well, it's a dandy devil with a very interesting set of lips. This is, I'm assuming, Shifota set, the three-lipped devil.
Mm-hmm.
His mouth is shaped like this. It's a triangle, but each one has a bowed lip. He can't properly close his mouth, and his tongue's always sticking out a little bit. Got forked tongue. He's got kind of a piggy nose, but he's got these piercing wolf-like eyes. And on top of his head, he's got this sort of straight up mane of hair, and then two large cornichons like a ram's horn. Underneath that, he's got a hairy chest that he keeps with a wide open, uh, sort of like a poet's blouse from the 19th century. And then underneath, he's got these very tight striped pants. Do nothing to conceal the fact that he is always raging for something a little special. And down on the very bottom, he's got cloven hooves.
I'm sorry. It was I that is he. Am I mistaken? Aging? Did I get that right?
I think you heard me correctly.
Okay, that was even above table. Sorry. Okay, I've got it in my mind. I can never unsee that now. So
Okay. I think people will be able to hear me. I'm so sorry, everyone. My mic was like doing something weird. It was like picking up a lot of noise, so I don't know if it was distracting on stream or not, but I think you can all hear me. It was, yeah, everything's totally fine. Like, that was such bad timing. Stella loves the horny devil. It's great. It's great. All right.
She fainted.
Yeah, it was. I just couldn't handle it. It was.
The
It was.
vapors got
Woo!
to her.
Yeah. Okay,
The
so
vapors.
this raging devil is just hanging out behind this very just like stuck up alien, and just sort of like making fun of them. And they say, interesting. Well, we will see. Perhaps this will be an experiment of some kind to determine whether or not math. Oh, let me turn that on for you. Well, very good. And it is at this moment that Shibhor Hodar said. I'm gonna call him Shippy for short.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah, you see Shippy's like just like licking the side of this alien's face, but the alien doesn't seem to feel it or even sense the presence of this devil. And all of a sudden, you see that the devil does like lean back, almost as if noticing something, and his head turns over towards the direction of the front door of the saloon.
Who is it this time?
I think that something wicked is making its way here, Cassius. No one else can hear this but you. And you can see that the devil begins to slide over and hide behind you. The luck, the house might be stacked against us, Cassius. Be on your guard.
We'll just see about that, won't we?
It is about that time that Lucky the Catman calls out another number. Arbitrary for the sake of our bingo game. But as this happens, Stinky Pete looks over at Dr. Zlurb's card and says, It seems that we've got similar cards. We share a lot of numbers.
Oh, that's good. We can win together like a team.
I think you should take a different card. Because you might hurt my chances.
Oh, okay. Can I have a look at your card first? And I'll look over at their card.
No, and he's like trying to hide it. So Dandy, you see like this zombie is being very weird and kind of rude.
She'll kind of let it play out for a little bit before she kind of like places her hand on the table a little bit, making a noise to catch the zombie's attention. And she'll kind of give him a very sweet smile and be like, around these parts, little sneaky behavior like that is not the way to go, even in a simple game of bingo.
Can you roll me a Moxie check, please?
Dr. Zlurb's got heart eyes right now.
Okay, that's a 54,
54.
over 44. Okay.
Didn't
Anybody got 54? 54. Lucky the Catman calls out
Ooh.
54. 54.
Does Stinky Pete have 54?
Yes. He stamps the number. Lucky.
Okay, I'll swap cards with him.
Hey. You do. You swap cards. Kirby, you can see that there's some kind of situation happening at the other table. There is this very pretentious alien sitting next to you that was kind of like talking to Cassius. And then there's a zombie at the other table that is trying to like wrestle back their paper from Dr. Zlurb. What does Kirby do here?
Given the fact that Kirby is not doing as well as he was hoping he'd be doing thus far, he's a little agitated. So I think he's gonna do the honest and nice and respectful thing and yell out loud, "Oh, I think over there with that zombie, there's a little bit of cheating going on."
The music stops.
Cheating?
As the music
Say it
stops,
ain't so, Stinky Pete.
everyone turns.
Say it ain't so.
I'm not cheating. They're cheating.
Yes.
And points down at Dr. Zlurb.
No, you said you wanted to swap cards.
Yes, but
So we're swapping cards.
I changed my mind.
Well, you
You
didn't
really
say that
gonna-
until just now.
You really gonna go back on your word in a saloon full of expert gamers?
He seems like at a loss.
Do we allow swapping cards at this here bingo game? We don't often let people swap the cards.
No, it is not allowed. And you can see Lucky the Catman comes up, puts his paws on his hips, and he looks down, shaking his head disappointedly down at Stinky Pete. And then Stinky Pete turns in his seat to look at you, Cassius, and says, "Well, I knew that there was going to be some problems here because Cassius Ravington is among us. Of course he's trying to start something, and he's here with his companion." And he like gestures over at Kirby and his hand falls off as he does. Oh, shit.
I suppose that Stinky Pete has taken advantage of these fair aliens from other parts of our galaxy, trying to encourage them to break the rules so that he can increase his chance of winning by the effect of having fewer opponents. Not to mention that he is not able to hold himself together in public. Besides the very stench that accompanies his every move, it's my opinion that, well, Stinky Pete shouldn't be allowed to play bingo no more, especially on this establishment. But I'd say best thing you can do when a piece of that zombie falls off is to throw it outside. Let the dogs play with it.
Immediately pick up the hand and toss it outside.
Go ahead and roll me a
Bravo.
moxie check, Cassius.
That was a great little
All right.
speech.
Yeah. Woo! It goes out. Zlurb, go ahead and roll me a spryness check.
Oh no, God. Oh, I rolled a 4, and I needed under a 10. I got a success.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be a 71 over Cassius's 45. Okay. So you hear Lucky call out 4, 71.
Oh,
Don't.
Four already came.
I think 4
Already
already
got a 4.
got called. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 4 did already get called.
So Zlurb, you chuck it like someone happens to open the door right as you chuck it, and the hand just goes flying out into the street. It lands on a wagon, and you can see the wagon is like just taking it away.
Yeah.
I stuck a gadget on the back of that hand.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm gonna know where Stinky Pete's hand is.
Do you really want to know?
He won't.
You see that Stinky Pete like curses. He grabs his original bingo card and he begins to use his cane to help himself up and then out of the building. and he begins to slowly pursue after his hand. So he exits the building here. Cassius, with your cry for justice here, Lucky the Catman looks at you with a concerning glance and says, "Now, I appreciate what you're trying to do here, Cassius, but just leave the game calling to me, all right? I'll take care of the house. It'll be all right."
Fair enough, Mr. Catman. I'm sorry I stepped into your line.
It's all right. All right. 71. Let's just resume the game. 71. He essentially begins to call out.
Nope.
No.
It sort of seems like you've been dealing with this person before.
Certainly have. Never in a good way. And he's always trying to pull stunts like that. It's a lot harder for him on the bingo floor here. But you see him bump a roulette table. You see him hiding a card up his sleeve. See it fall out when his hand fell out. All sorts of things like that.
I remember.
Can't dice with it, Dan, neither.
Yeah, I remember over in one of the other galaxies I've been to, the Potato Star system, if I remember correctly. There was a bunch of zombies, all populated that one for whatever reason. And a lot of them like to play a game, I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, called Blackjack. And they would do that. They would have they'd have little like cards under their arms, it would slip off, break off, whatever. It was funny. One time, a couple of them both their one was their left hand, one was their right arm, and they both fell at the same time, so a bunch of cards went everywhere. Quite hilarious. It was easy. I actually won that one.
Imagine that.
I won that game.
Well, I'm surprised you stuck around. And I don't think I could abide the smell of that many zombies in one place. Sinking feet's bad enough.
Yeah, it's an easy win. I mean, they were all dropping, like flies almost.
Kirby,
Fair
go
enough,
ahead
fair
and
enough.
roll me a Moxie check.
Oh no, wrong button.
Okay, 34. Below your 40. That's success.
Heck
Okay.
yeah, let's go.
You see,
Lucky.
yeah, lucky. Okay, great. So number's 34. So Kirby, you can see that the alien wearing silver from Gali Express looks quite impressed by you and just sort of like nods a bit. Interesting. Perhaps we should have a conversation after the game. What was it, Mr. Blowhard Kirby?
The name's Oliver, but yes, a lot of people have called me Blowhard before.
Excellent. Perhaps we should have a conversation after this game of yours.
Yes.
I have many follow-up questions I would like to ask you.
I have many tales of galaxies to tell if you want to hear them.
Excellent. But not right now. This game requires my utmost focus. I cannot be distracted, lest I risk the victory for Galley Express. Zlurb, can you roll me a...
I hate that Galley Express is here. I hate it.
Well, Zlurb doesn't know. We're going to roll to see if you notice.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's get a wits check from you.
Okay. Wits. I rolled a 19 under 30. That's one success.
Okay. You can tell me...
Lucky.
Nice. Okay. You can tell me how you determine this, but you can sense or hear or whatever. You just know that Galley Express has a representative here right now. What happens?
Yeah, so one of my gadgets pings that are frequency and alert frequency. So I've got a basic security system. I may have been in the employ of Galley Express in the past. I may have stolen a ship from them, which is now my mobile home / lab / workshop / sales van. And they operate on specific frequencies. They're the little device. All of their tech is based on frequencies, and my gadget has picked that frequency up and pinged in my ear. Galley Express is here. Fuck.
Do you say that out loud?
I say it in Alien. Blee block.
Okay. Yes. So, Dr. Slurb next to you, Dandy, suddenly exclaims out loud.
Now, I didn't think that the zombie did much to you, but obviously I don't think this is in relation to the zombie now since he is gone.
No, oh no, apologies, ma'am. That's gas. It's terrible gas. I have bad gas right now. I shouldn't have sworn. But it was like a grabbing of my third intestine and like a crushing feeling. It came on very suddenly, and I beg your pardons.
You sure like to overshare, don't you?
Well, it's I can't help it. I'm honest. I'm an honest person.
Those are kind of rare among these parts, but I'll take your word for it until you're not.
That's more than I can hope for. So thank you. I appreciate that. We never were introduced. You didn't say your name too. I'm Dr. Slurp.
Hello, Dr. Slurp. I'm Dandelions.
Pleasure to meet you, Dandelions. Blushing.
She just has this coy little smirk. Just
There's
Do you know that person over there? The green-skinned person?
no, not at all.
Okay.
Why do you?
They look familiar. Sweat beads.
You know, you're not that great of a liar. You might want to work on that.
Okay. He pulls out like a handkerchief and is like dabbing his forehead. Yeah, they might be trouble.
It's about here that a couple of other people begin to enter the saloon, and a few of them sit down. One of them is wearing a very big floppy hat and goes up to the bar, orders a drink. And you can see that they reach down and they pick up one of these spy things that Dr. Slurb have put down. They're just like, oh, what's this?
Oh shit. Blee blarb. Oh no.
He starts chewing on it, seeing if it's like gold or what, and is just trying to figure it out. He's like,
Feedback going on my ear.
and then he sits down. He's gonna sit down next to Cassius and Kirby. Kirby, you recognize this person. You see that they have this sort of silver blonde hair that just sticks out in all sorts of directions. They have a 5 o'clock shadow, and they're wearing like an orange jumpsuit. And this older person looks like Crash, the pilot that you know from your youth.
So I'm going to throw back a lucky back in there because I did have a 19. So I'll just pop that on there for now.
Okay, all right. So because we'll say with your lucky here, because of your lucky, you get to hear this conversation that's happening at the other table with Kirby,
Sweet.
Cassius, and the representative.
Okay, perfect.
All right, it's time for some bingo. And he adjusts his hat. He doesn't seem to recognize you, Kirby, but it's quite clear that this is Crash, the pilot.
He'll kind of so is he like right next, like, so across from me, or like, because I think the alien person's, I think, I guess I missed where you said that they are actually sitting.
Yeah, they're sitting at your table, so we can just say they're directly in front of you.
Okay. So I'm looking. Kirby's looking at his board, and he's like, "Oh, I hope they call a number. One of my numbers soon." Crash? Crash, is that you? I'm awfully sorry if you're not Crash. You just look very familiar.
Oh, hello. You must be one of my fans. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is you from the Molly Galaxy?
That's me.
Oh, crap. Well,
You
I'm
want an autograph?
well, mate.
He stands up and then he takes a pen and he just like signs your card.
I want a lot of money off of your one of your races. I appreciate this.
Yeah, of course. You know, I tend to win them, so you're welcome.
You do. You're a good bet.
Yes, I am. And you hear
You a
Lucky
horse racer, fella?
He races cars. I get like
Jockey?
spaceships. I don't know what you would. They're like spaceships. If you've ever heard of
we
spaceships.
call them speeders, but
Speeder.
they're
Yeah.
basically spaceships.
I understand. And it's something like a stagecoach that goes up in stars.
Yeah, precisely. You know.
And racing. All right.
That's
You're
right.
good at this racing, so you're famous for it. Well,
I am
pleasure to
very
have you at my
famous.
table, sir.
Of course.
Name's
Cassius.
Crash.
He says,
Cassius
yes,
is my name.
pleasure to meet you. And he puts out a shaking hand to you. Cassius, you can see that Shippy begins to slide behind Crash. So you're the only person who can see or hear him. And he says, oh, this one's a liar. This one's a cheat. I can smell it coming off him. And you just see that tongue just kind of like wriggling around excitedly.
Hmm.
Oh,
Indeed.
I wonder how long it's gonna be before he tries to convince you to cheat too. And then we have Mr. Lucky call out another number. He's like 19. All right, we're gonna take a break here. If you want any refreshments, head on over to the bar. Leave your cards where they are. Do not take your cards away from the tables. You will be disqualified. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Take your time. And then you see that he stops the ball machine and he locks it up so that people can't mess with it. And essentially, people begin to disperse around the room. And it seems that there's a recess for people to gather around and do what they like. Crash says, oh, I must have been real late.
Well, I ain't got but 3 pips on so far, so you ain't that far behind.
Hmm.
You can catch up if you're lucky.
I do tend to be lucky. We'll just have to see how lucky this time.
You
Well,
will
we'll have to see
indeed.
He gets up from the table and he starts mingling. The alien sitting at your table will get up and he'll just like start to observe the different portraits hanging on the walls. What would you like to do?
So, Mr. Kirby, you say you bet on this Crash before.
I have.
Did you
A
find that?
couple times actually.
And he's a winner, they say. Do you find that he wins legitimately?
Well, I've never actually seen him cheat before. I guess like there are times where like the cars will bump together, you know, and shove the other car out of the way. That's kind of not within the rules a little bit, but he's gotten a victory off of
Sweet.
those.
Sure,
But
sure.
to be honest, I really haven't cared because I won money from it, and that was the whole point, was for me to win money from it. So,
Herbie, go ahead and roll me a wits check.
oh, that's my lowest.
67. 67. So you try
Damn
to
it.
think about it. You're like, you don't have enough evidence to make a real call here. You know,
Mhm.
you've benefited from it, from betting.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
probably the start and end of where you care.
Yeah, that's more or less. He's just
Mhm.
like, there's so many things and races I bet on. I remember him specifically just because the fact that I've won the most from him, where I've come back to the galaxy he's a part of, the Molly Galaxy, which is really nice, by the way. You should go. It's a kind of like if you ever travel, it's like kind of like a portal hub. There's so many different things you can go and see and go from there, that area there. But yeah, he's won the most. That's why I remember him. But I don't, to be honest, I don't really care. Like in this game, I'm gonna get kicked out if I cheat, so I'm gonna not cheat. But like, yeah,
I see. Oh, that's fine. I just want to know. I got a feeling from the fella that maybe he wasn't on the up and up.
Hmm.
But don't matter too much in this kind of game. Unless he's got a way to change them balls inside the hopper there. I don't think the Catman would take too kindly if he did.
probably not. I don't have that kind of magic. That's kind of why I want to win this. I want that kind of magic. One of the few things in my life I haven't really experienced too much is the powerful magic like that.
Well, what would you do with it if you got yourself that wish?
I probably would right a lot of wrongs that have been told throughout my life. Because I don't know
Yeah?
the
What kind
I
of-
don't I've been rumored what kind of magic this is. So I think it's one that you can control a lot of, and it can do a lot of bending of sorts, making things right that are wrong, vice versa. Very powerful. I'm hoping so.
See. Well, that sounds like you have it all in control. Well, good luck to you.
I'm trying, and he looks at his board very angrily.
Don't worry, everything gonna change right after this. I can feel it. Something after the break gonna happen.
I really hope so. I'm not usually this bad. I don't know what's going on. Never really been in this area before, so maybe there's something in the air.
Yeah, that was Stinky Pete. Fortunately, he's gone now. Hope
Well,
he don't come back.
from the potato star system, I'm used to that kind of smell, but I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get me another one of them Slurpees. Did you want anything else to drink while I'm up? Since seems like you're kind of kept to the chair.
Oh yeah, if you could just ask the bartender to set me up at the usual, that'd be great.
A huge what now?
The usual. It's a kind of a green tea.
Oh,
That's
all right,
just
usual.
vodka.
Okay. If I say usual, they'll know. Okay, and then he'll go up to the bartender and like do that. Yeah.
Can I retcon my success at all? Well, I'll just throw something out there. So with that success, it was a wits one, so that's like that could associate to my tech stuff.
Yeah.
Could I, if I knew that there was a Galley Express and and there was that frequency that they use, if I ran a full diagnostic sweep of frequencies, could it be possible that I would pick up Shippy's a frequency that Shippy uses? I know it's magic, but it
Ooh.
might be that something's there, like a faint trail.
I love it. Okay, so what we can do here is I'll actually have you do a new roll. Let's
Okay.
see how much you're able to discern from this. Let's do a wits check.
Okay.
So
Not great,
you'll
but-
regardless of what you roll, you'll definitely pick up something.
All right. Okay. Oh, the 39 over a 30.
Okay.
So 0 success.
39. Okay. So yeah, you hear a strange buzzing, something that kind of picks up every time Shippy says something to Cassius. And as you kind of look over there, you can see that like the vague outline of something that's not quite in this dimension.
Mm. Holy heck, blee blarb, what is that? Does Cassius give any tells away? I know they're a professional gambler, so that's probably unlikely. But is there any sign that they are communicating with something?
Okay,
Like,
so it will
with-
depend on if Cassius, do you look at Shippy when Shippy talks to you? You'll see that Shippy is now going around the room and just like hovering near people and just like talking shit.
No, he tries his best not to look
Mm.
like he's talking to Shippy. In fact, he tries not to talk to Shippy. He pretends he's not there for the most part. Shippy chatters and chatters, and I'm just like, when will it end?
Nice.
One of
Nice.
these days.
A pro.
You will see that Shippy does actually get closer to you, Dr. Zlurb, and is just kind of like hanging out near you. Cassius, you can hear Shippy say something to the effect of like, "Oh, this one's vibrating at a strange frequency. I can see lines coming off of them. Oh, there's one pointed right at me. Oh, that's so strange." And you see that Shippy looks over at Dandy and then takes a step back. So Zlurb, you can see the outline of something like kind of scared of Dandy and begins to like pull back away from Dandy. Cassius, you hear Shippy say, "Oh, this one. This one's got some serious business." "Oh, Cassius, we should not mess with this one."
Just ignore. Just ignore.
I love it. How does Lurb react to seeing this thing recoil from Dandelions?
Slurb will be really interested. There's definitely he's been around. He's a smart guy and a con artist. And he knows that there's something here clearly, and the fact that it's like moving around and backs away from Dandy is like, oh, okay. Mental note. Could be danger, or not. Maybe we don't know what this. I don't know what this form thing is. I'll just make a note of it, like a scientific note.
Okay. You will see that the creature begins to move over towards the Galley Express representative and is just kind of hanging out near them and like basically like with their arms like copying and mimicking this individual.
All right, excellent. Yeah, so I'm gonna be mentally recording everything that this thing does, its pattern around the room, and eventually I might come to some hypotheses. The fact that it never goes and stands behind Cassius, that might be revealing in itself.
Okay. Yeah, as you're doing that, Kirby, go ahead and roll me a wits check. Ooh, 51. 51.
Lucky.
Nice. Okay.
One off.
Okay, so that's a failure. Kirby, there's just a lot going on. You can see that for a place that is in the middle of nowhere, there is a lot of activity here. There's a palpable energy as people are just sort of excitedly talking about like, what would you wish for? Like the same sentiment of what y'all were wondering at your table is also kind of spreading throughout the building. So that's a long way of me saying you don't see shit.
That's fine. I think I will, I guess, gone up to the bar, grabbed the drinks that I needed, was told whatever, and they're like, "Oh, yep, I know what you mean." And I sit back. I have the drink over.
It's a
and I say,
teacup and it's got whiskey in it.
"Oh, well, you drink a pretty stiff drink there." So in the same
Yes,
way,
this tea is mighty strong. And I drink it back really fast so that there's no evidence.
Yeah, Monica's like, what? I imagine Monica's like sitting like next to you on the other side and is like probably crocheting something, half paying attention.
That makes sense.
What
She probably
under the
disapproves of this gambling.
how dare you? Under the same vein question that you asked me, what are you wanting to wish for and possibly desire?
Huh. Well, I don't expect to win today. If I did, I suppose if I got a wish, I guess I'd wish to go back to a time before I made a choice. Can't say that I'd make a different choice, but I'd like to have a think before I'd. That's all.
That's very ominous. I like it.
It's about here that the door opens and the hottest, sexiest elder steps inside. Dandy, can you describe to me what the devil looks like?
Oh shit. Bleeberb.
Bleeper. So it's this very. It is kind of weird because to every other person there, this figure kind of takes its own form to them. This very attractive individual, whether it's man, female, alien, tree, whatever rocks their boat, man. A raging demon.
Another one.
Another one.
Yes.
But for Dandy specifically, it is this tall gentleman with a black rim hat and everything. Very dark and mysterious vibe. Alluring, kind of draws the attention to him, very similar to how the attention was drawn to her.
Yeah, as this entity enters the building, Cassius, Shippy is not raging anymore. Shippy is just like hiding. You can just see like a door open and close as Shippy just leaves the room for a little while. The devil enters, and as they do, you can see everyone's head turning, drawn to this entity as they're making their way into the room. And they sit down very deliberately next to Dandy. There's a scent of brimstone and charcoal as they're stepping through the room. You can see that they're wearing boots and they're like heavily, like the spurs are like clinking, this like metallic heavy thudding as they're making their way in, and every step leaves like a scorching boot print as they sit down, and as they reach to the back of the chair to draw it out, there is a print of their palm from their taloned hand, so they are like literally hot as well as figuratively. They sit down. Dandy, it is nice to find you here.
Oh, you know me. I wouldn't miss such a delightful game of bingo.
I wasn't aware of the stakes. I heard through the grapevine exactly what sort of game is going on here.
Are you worried that if I win the prize that I do something such egregious to our relationship?
Me? Worried? Of course not. Who's your friend here?
Oh, my newly formed acquaintance. This is Dr. Zerb. What? Zerbia.
Dr. Zachary Zler, pleasure to meet you. And I hold out a hand.
Oh, I would shake your hand, but I think I would burn you.
Really?
All
I
right.
am tougher than I look.
They offer their hand out to you.
Shine, burnt!
Go ahead and roll me Spryness.
Okay.
Let's see how badly this hurts.
Oh,
Oh,
27
no.
over a 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
27. Anyone lucky?
No.
Ooh. No.
Finally.
Oh.
The 69 board is not doing you well.
I know.
No, it's not
No.
actually. No.
That'll learn you.
This is a lesson to everyone who's like, I should do the meme. Don't always choose the meme.
Zombie deliberately chose the board with the 69 on it.
What I get.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, it fucking hurts. You've got like a pretty bad burn on your hand.
What manner of creature are you? You just it burns like it's infernal or something. And I've got my fire water spray
Mm-hmm.
going on my hand.
I warned you. I tend to leave a mark.
So it seems.
Now, if you don't mind, it was a pleasure to meet you, Dr. Zach Zlerb. But I would like
You
to
didn't
have
give me your name.
What name should I give them, Dandy?
What's the one you're using lately now?
Why was I like, oh yeah, my name is Lilith? I was like, no, I can't. No, I can't. But do I? Whatever. It's
Just
Lilith
sure.
now.
I gave you my
So
true
corny.
name. Would you not give me your true name?
Oh, my name is so old that even if I could remember it, I couldn't share it with you. I doubt that you'd even be able to pronounce it. But call me Lilith.
Lilith. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Same.
I shan't forget this encounter anytime soon.
Probably not. Now, if you
Lilith.
don't mind, I'd like to have a private conversation with Miss Dandelions.
Oh yes, no, I need to go to the bathroom. I've got terrible gas.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. Oh, age.
Okay, so as you get up to leave, we'll say that the table is like essentially clear now. It's just Dandy and the devil sitting down. As you're making your way towards the bathroom, Dr. Zlerb, you can see that the Galley Express representative is like right next to the bathroom door, looking at all the portraits.
Oh shit. I also left a gadget in my seat.
Okay.
just so I can monitor anything
Roll
that
me a
goes on there.
spyness check.
95 over 10. It's such a
Okay.
fail.
Yeah, that's a huge fail, but
But lucky, I got a 95.
okay, excellent. Okay.
Oh.
I will say that you did leave a device there.
Mm-hmm.
But the devil definitely saw you leave it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lilith.
Lilith saw you leave it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're over by the bathroom and you see the representative just hanging out.
Oh, jeez. I didn't want to talk to them. They will bust my ass, bust it, and take my ship. Can I? Is there any way I can scoot past without them kind of like noticing
Roll me
me?
a spryness check.
Why is it always spiners? It's
Because
my
you're
worst.
sneaky.
It's my
You're trying to be
worst
sneaky.
trait.
Okay, wait,
Can I moxie it? Can I use something that will moxie this instead?
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
Moxie is like the strength of your spirit, strength of your charisma. You can
Yeah.
you can tell me how you want to do it, but yes, you can roll it. You can roll first
Okay.
if you want.
I will as I go past it. Did I hear that they were talking about? I didn't hear their conversation at the other table before, did I?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I did. Okay, but I know they're an alien. That they'll be smart. What would they be into? Would they need snacks? They're into maths, right?
Yeah, it seems like it. You can see that they're
yeah.
counting something up on the wall.
I'll go past and I go, oh, there's people at the other table over there. They're working out predictions. They were doing calculus on what numbers would roll out next.
Interesting. Perhaps I shall go investigate. Go ahead and roll me Moxie.
Okay. 27 under 60. Success.
I think we rolled
27.
27. Nope.
Yeah.
We did, yeah.
20. Yeah, you did.
Oh. Cassius, you have
Just
a
earlier.
27.
Yeah, just two rolls ago.
Oh, okay. Cassius, you have a 27.
Do I?
Yeah, it's your third number.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Lucky. Okay.
27, 37, 17.
Yeah. Oh,
Lucky,
that's
lucky.
That's.
Okay.
Oh.
So, that's a success. And they go, God, Stella doesn't know any math words. We'll essentially say, like, are they using the Pythagorean theorem or something else? And then, like, they turn around and they begin to, like, walk towards the table.
It was Trithagoreum, actually.
Interesting. That would not be the approach that I would take. But, yeah, so the way is clear to the bathroom now.
Silly locals. And I slip into the bathroom.
Okay. That's so funny because Shippy has run away to hide in the bathroom, but we'll get.
Oh no! Oh no! There'll be a
Oh,
form.
no.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay,
I hope
yeah.
nothing happens to Shippy.
So, Cassius and Kirby, you're at the table. You've got your drinks now, and you're kind of like looking around. You can see that Crash has kind of slipped away somewhere. Let me get wits checks from both of you. Okay, that's a 59 from Kirby.
Hey,
Lucky.
Heck, lucky too.
Okay, a 23. All right.
Lucky.
Nice. Okay, so that's 2 luckies and a success here. Cassius, you can see that Crash is trying to lockpick open the bingo ball cage.
Of course.
That little bleeblarb.
Sister Monica, please roll me over there towards the bingo ball. Hopper.
Must I? Well, all right.
Gotta go. What are you paid for?
Fine. She's like, my crochet onesie will have to wait then. and she'll like gently fold. She takes her time. She folds up the crochet onesie that she's making, and then she'll begin to wheel you over there. Kirby, you see that Cassius and Monica are leaving, so you're gonna
I
be
keep an
alone
eye
at
on
the
it.
table.
I'm gonna watch as he leaves because I'm
Okay.
curious why he's leaving.
Okay. As you approach, Crash kind of
Mr.
straightens up.
Crash.
Um, hey there. You want an autograph?
Well, not exactly. What's your business there, fooling around with the lock on that hopper?
Oh, this thing? I was just testing its integrity, you know. I gotta know if it's locked up tight. Yeah.
I feel like you just tested your own integrity out of this place. You got one chance. But I don't want to see you up by this hopper.
All right.
Go sit
Oh.
down.
I'll remember this. Thank you. And he just kind of like looks around, adjusts his hat, and then he'll go and sit down. You see that the cage is like half open. There's an opportunity here, Cassius. If you want to rig the game, you could do so.
I don't bother with that no more.
Okay.
I'm a
Coward.
former gambler. Now I just play games. Difference. Play it straight. Monica,
Yes.
take me over to the Catman, will you?
All right. Let's go. And she'll take you on over. As she is doing so, Kirby, you can see that Cassius had some words with Crash. Now Crash is kind of coming back to the table and he's flustered. He's kind of pink in the face. And he sits down.
What happened over there?
Go ahead and roll me Moxie.
Oh, but I already clicked it.
Success.
29.
29. Okay. uh, with the success, you can tell that he's very upset about something. His confidence has been shaken, essentially. And he says, nothing. Just had some words with our neighbor at the table. You know, we were just kind of checking to make sure that everything was, you know, top shape over there by the ball cage, and everything's fine. Everything's great. With that success, you can tell that he is lying. Something very devious and fishy is going on.
Well, when I watched him lock the container up, it looked fine to me. The cage looked pretty sturdy. I mean, I've been to a lot of places where they have really janky like ball distributors, and this one's actually not that bad.
Yeah, you know, precisely. That's why I had to go check, you know, just to make sure. And I can say confidently it's a good ball cage. Yep. Say, do you want an autograph? He like reaches over and he autographs your paper again.
I already got one, so
Oh.
thank you, I guess.
Well, that's ultra rare. A double autograph? Whew. Not very many people have that. Yeah.
Crash, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't mind you doing your little shenanigans when I'm betting on you to win, because that's fine. But I'm trying to win this here.
Okay.
And we've already had one person thrown out for cheating. Well, they kind of someone else threw their arm out, but still, they eventually walked out.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
All right. Yeah. He just sort of like leans back in his chair, fixes his hat, and he just like stares at the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. When's this game gonna start? We pan over to Dandy and Lilith. the devil, leans in and lowers her voice. She says, and Zlurb, you can hear this conversation. She says, "Look, how about we renegotiate our terms? We both know that there's not a lot of time left. And, you know that I always get my deals. There's no avoiding it. How's another 50 years sound? Could buy you more time."
You make it sound like you're gonna miss me when I eventually cross over.
Of course, Dandy. No one's as sweet as you.
Why are you coming to me to renegotiate? I figured you'd want my soul by now.
I could wait a little longer. I will say, though, that I do want something. The prize. I want the wish box.
And now what would the devil need the wish box for?
You don't have to worry about that. How's that sound?
You know, I don't really need the wish. I'm just here to play the game. So if I do win the wish, you can have the wish, but I don't need the wish.
Here's the thing, Dandy. My sweet dandelions. I don't leave things to chance. Things are certain in my world, and I need it to be certain that I win. Would you like to accept my deal or not?
Just a continuation of what we already do, my dear devil.
How about this? 50 years and a little extra something on the side. Dealer's choice. What would you possibly want?
More games to play.
You can have all the games you like. You can run them too if you want.
Nah, there's no fun in running a game. You gotta stick to the rules and stuff. And besides, my years of being in charge are done. I'm enjoying retirement.
That's true. How's that sound? And you see that she lifts up a hand and she holds it out to you. There's like smoke coming off her fingertips.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, she'll take her hand.
Okay. It doesn't hurt when you shake hands with the devil. It feels cool and soft, almost like a hug, an embrace between your fingertips here. Meanwhile, Zlurb, you're in the bathroom.
My eyes are wide. Like I'm like heard all of this. Like what the blurb?
You're in the bathroom and you hear when the stalls is kind of shaking. There's someone or something inside of it. And you just hear like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." Oh
You
damn.
you okay in there? You okay? You stuck?
The door opens
need-
and you see like a staticky outline of a head kind of peer out. And you can see that's a little more defined now. You can tell that they have horns. Oh,
Oh
you can hear me?
yeah. Like yeah. You sound like you're having some issues. I can see you too.
Oh,
You okay?
interesting. Hmm. And
Mm,
they
you're
kind
interesting.
they kind of step out, and you can see like they've got like the, I always say this word wrong, like the digitigrade legs. Like they got like the cloven like satyr
Oh
legs,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
do the
yeah, yeah,
bending. Yeah. They got like
yeah,
these like cloven like goat legs, and they
yeah.
have like
Backwards knees.
yes, and they got like a humanoid torso. Like you can't see their finer details or anything, but you can tell like they've got a big face. You just see the
Mm-hmm.
outline of their face. And they say, "Oh, interesting. I've never made first contact with someone like you before."
Is that's really offensive? Is it because I'm an alien that you would say that?
You just hear like cackling. Totally doesn't care if they were being offensive at all.
Oh, okay. What was I thinking? Saloon, right? We're salooning right now. Salooning,
This is a building full of bastards.
right? Yeah, saloon stuff. I get it. I get it. I get it. Ha ha.
What's your game here? What are you trying to accomplish?
Well, I'm gonna. I need to get rid of this gas. That's what I was about to accomplish. I was gonna go in there and probably destroy it. Gonna be messy.
I was just like thinking like, okay, this like demon is gonna like try to like trick you into a contract or something, but all you want to do is take a shit.
I need to go to the bathroom in peace.
Yeah.
What's your game here? I'm in the toilet.
I'm gonna destroy this gas.
Oh my god.
What is that? Yeah, that's what we're here for, right? When you are having problems, I'm having problems.
Maybe we could work together. And then he like opens the stall door for you and says, "Go ahead,
Okay.
do your business. And let's talk business at the same time."
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
When you go in the
Thanks.
stall, he'll close the door. He's outside. He's not in there with you.
Okay. Yeah.
But he'll like lean up against the door and we'll talk, and it says like, "So you might have sensed a unholy presence in the main room."
Yeah. Real unholy. In fact, I shook hands with something that was terribly unholy.
"Oh, is that why it stinks in here?" Hmm.
That's another thing. That was the fish dinner, but I get it.
Hmm. You have to be careful with entities like that. They follow you around.
Well, yeah. The word devil was mentioned. Is this something? Is this what you are as well? You're a devil?
Okay, there's a devil, and then there's the devil. That's the devil over there.
Oh, okay. That's like the supreme ruler of all the devils, or is it just branding, or what?
Think of it like a hierarchy.
Mm-hmm. Like
Levels of
CEO.
experience. Well, someone who's just got bigger clientele, VIP experience.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
I'm a little more entry level, but that doesn't mean I don't have my perks.
Mm. Well, what I'm getting from this is that these people like yourself are not on your own. You're accompanying others. So Lilith out there is accompanying Dandy, and you're accompanying. And I've got a word in my head because of from my deductions. I'm just waiting to see what they say.
They just like reach under the door and give you a roll of toilet paper, and they're like, accompanying. Finish your sentence.
Cassius, I saw your shape move around the room, but you never went and stood behind Cassius.
Oh, well, that's client privilege intel. I can't exactly tell you, but whatever you want to know, we can make a deal for it.
Hmm. Okay. A deal. What does that mean?
It can mean anything you like.
Aren't you exclusive with Cassius? Would you like to deal around?
My deals are polyamorous, multidimensional. Not
Hmm.
exactly exclusive.
Oh, I've snatched the
Inclusive.
toilet paper. I've snatched the toilet paper by this time.
Yeah.
Finish up my business. Bust out. Woo! All right. Okay. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you.
At this
I
time,
didn't
I'll
catch
say,
it.
like, because you've been talking to them, they begin to,
Yeah.
like, blur more and more into vision. So you can see that this is a three-lipped devil. Like, they have a triangle-shaped mouth. And, like, they look all funky. They got, like, the
Oh,
goat legs and the horn. But they're dressed really nicely. You can see that
right.
they're wearing, like, a poet's blouse.
Right. Is anything? What's going on downstairs? Because is that
Yeah, he's
still?
raging again. Definitely. Business is good, right?
He's doing his favorite thing, wheeling and dealing.
The mojo's back.
Things are looking up.
Whoa.
Yeah, things are looking up.
Literally. His third
Whoa.
eye's open.
Zlob's an old man. This is like, well,
You want one of these? I can get you so many of these.
so many of those.
Eyes up here, buddy.
Wow, gosh, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh gosh, heck, I'll tell you what. Let's just cool our jets on this business right now. But
Okay.
I want to get back into the game. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's gonna
we can
start
talk
any
again.
second now.
Yeah, let's talk again. It's been a pleasure. It's been a
It's
pleasure.
nice to meet you. Wash your hands first, and then after you wash your hands, he puts out his hand to you and says, "It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Shaportarset."
Supporter sets.
Shaportarset.
Supporter set.
Yep.
Supporter set. And I'll show you Dr. Zachary Zlurb.
A pleasure to meet you. I think the show's gonna be back on.
All right, skedaddle.
After you, he holds the door open
Okay.
for you.
All right, try and brush past his member.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Mm. Mm.
zombie please.
Zombie.
What a mighty third leg you have there.
Back in the room, you can see people are starting to get settled, and at this point, the devil has taken one of the sheets from the center of the table and all has a marker in their hand as well. Cassius, you are brought up in front of Lucky, who is like kind of finishing up the last orders at the bar. Hey there, Cassius.
Hello, Catman. I just wanted to let you know while you were away that someone was messing around that lock on the hopper. Now I stopped them. They didn't do nothing. But as you said, I don't want to interfere in your business, so if you want me to tell you their name, I will do so. However, I feel it.
Did they get into the ball cage?
Yeah, I reached them before, thanks to Sister Monica. Good for something.
I'll be sure to keep an extra set of eyes on the cage, but if they didn't do anything, then unfortunately I can't throw them out. But I will.
Not a problem. I thought issuing a warning would be fine.
I appreciate the vigilance, Cassius. You remain one of the finest bingo players to ever grace Littletown.
Oh, what? Thank you, sir. All right, Sister Monica, you can please wheel. Well, actually, before I go back to my seat, can I have another one of
Yes.
those fine
Yeah,
cups
he
of
already
tea?
has it ready for you.
He slams it back.
Go
Such
ahead
good
and roll
tea.
me spryness. You've had so
Oh,
many
damn.
shots now.
Oh,
96.
man, did I ever fail that?
96. Kirby's
Nothing.
lucky. Okay. All right. You're feeling it, Cassius. You are definitely getting tipsy, drunk. You can roleplay whatever you want. But the alcohol is starting to get
Oh,
to
yeah,
you.
that doesn't go with my medication.
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Okay, you're gonna be fine. Like medically, you'll be fine, but you're definitely drunk. Okay. So
You feeling it?
Monica, yeah, you're feeling it. So Monica's gonna take you back to your table, and then she takes out her crochet and she continues crocheting. Kirby,
Monica, you have to do that. That clicking and clicking and clicking. I just can't stand it.
I'll click quieter, but yes. She starts like crocheting slower. Okay.
Appreciate
Kirby,
it.
is there anything that you want to do? You see that Cassius returns. Zlurb sits down. There's a new person at Dandy's table.
Um, he'll he'll look over at Cassius and he'll say, "Oh, I'm guessing your investigation over there led to someone nutting his head over, trying to tamper with the ball pit there."
I don't like to call someone a dirty goddamn cheater unless I have anything. So I'll say no more.
That's fair. And as you know, he's getting. I guess he's like being wheeled back in, and I'm forgetting the name of the woman that's accompanying him. Sits down. My eyes will look over right
Sister
next to
Monica.
her, and what was it? I'm sorry,
Sister Monica.
Sister Monica. Sister Monica sitting down, and then that's when he sees the was it the just what was the devil's name again?
Lilith?
Lilith. That's where sorry, my brain with names sometimes.
You're okay.
He'll see Lilith for the first time, and its beauty, and like I see a different vision than everybody else, right? Everyone's got their interpretation, right? Okay. So
Mhm.
he sees that, and he like kind of like nudges over to Cassius and he goes, "Do you see that? That's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Very I don't know where you come from, but I one of the phrases I like to use is very, very hot."
Ah, yeah, well, I suspect there's something up with that one. I saw her 85 years ago, and I don't know how she looks the same as she did back then. But I don't trust her. It's 85 years ago, changed.
Hmm. Yeah, you would think after all those years one would change.
Exactly.
What happened 85 years
You
ago?
start to see his eyes.
Yeah.
You start to see his eyes start to droop a little bit. You sort of imagine back then. Oh, 85 years ago. That was the year that Tantalus went down. There was I remember this courtesan. Never did get her name. Something like Miss Lily. Can't remember. Finest looking woman I ever did see. She was hanging with some high shooting gamblers. I was just a deckhand that time. But yeah, we was just a rolling down the fell stream, hitting all the major spots, picking up gamblers and the hangers on. Then, well, you probably heard the rest. Oh, you ain't from around here, is you?
Well, I've been around a lot of places, but refreshing my memory wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Well, that was the day that Shula the Terrible, that they called a river dragon that was hauling up and down Fellstream in time. Taxi came up right underneath, boat broke a hole. Swear I understand. Broke a hole straight up into the boiler. They're not all them elementals. They causing havoc and crew and the passengers alike. Then all them little goblin pirate bandits that was hanging out on Sula's back. They jumped aboard and started stabbing everybody, taking all the gambling winnings, cutting everybody open, taking the gold watches, taking the gold teeth. Yes. Thought I was a goner too, but then, well, that's a story.
This whole story that Cassius is sharing, Zlurb, you hear this because Crash is at the table and he has one of your spy gadgets.
Yeah, I hear this. Is this anyway related to how he met Ship Hotast?
That part wasn't mentioned in the story, but
Right.
Miss Lilith,
Miss
maybe there's a connection
the
there.
the connection there with that devil. Okay, yeah. I am looking between the Dandy, Lilith, Cassius, and just like, wheels within infernal tiny wheels. Oh God, what have I got myself into, Doctor?
This is like the worst day for Slurb.
Yes.
He was like, ooh, a pretty lady. It's slowly the evening goes on. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no.
What have I done?
Sorry, Kirby, were you going to say something?
No, he just kind of like nods to like the story, and he'll go, I hope I didn't bring up too bad of a memory for you. I didn't know that there was such history with the person over there. I don't know if I've ever seen them before.
Well, I remember clear as it was yesterday. Yes, it was a time that was imprinted on my mind. I was only survivor from that wreck, or at least so I thought, until today. I've
Cassius,
been quite interested.
as you're remembering what had happened all those years ago, can I get a wits check from you?
Sure, man.
Okay,
No.
54. Anybody got a 54?
Nope.
Dang. Okay.
It's like we're so close. We're
So close. We're so close.
So many numbers are just like one off.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, as you're trying to recall the memory here, you're like, oh, you definitely remember there being some kind of a weakness or advantage that you just couldn't use in the moment against the devil, against Lilith, but the details elude you. They're just right on the tip of your tongue, the fringes of your memory.
Mm-hmm. I think he starts to doze a little bit. He's dreaming of these things, and he actually just recall them when he's dreaming. But then he wakes up with a start, and it's all gone.
I love it. Fantastic. Okay. Dandy, Lilith will like lean over towards you and whisper into your ear. and we'll say that tells you, basically will ask you to cheat on their behalf.
Mhm.
And they'll basically like try to steal the wish.
Mhm.
Does my device pick this up?
Go ahead and roll me a wits check.
No, that's 52 over the 30. That's 0 success.
52. I think we rolled 52 earlier. 52. No one's lucky. Okay. It's kind of garbled. It doesn't make any sense why you can't hear it, but maybe there's some interference. And you look up and you realize that Shippy is like basically like because of like the triangulation of all of the different devices in the room, like interference with Shippy just kind of standing in the way. It's kind of like blocking the Wi-Fi signal or something like that.
Oh, God.
So you can't hear this.
Okay.
I'll just need you to run me a little distraction. And while you do that, I can go acquire our gift.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
She just gives her a smile.
Lucky the Catman will like go back up and he makes a whole show of unlocking the device, opening it, and then starts calling out numbers 52, 52, and begins to draw balls. It is about here that there's a rumble outside the building, and it shakes the very foundation of the establishment.
Nope, not me.
Can I get a wits check from everybody?
Wits.
78, 74, 54,
91.
91.
Lucky!
Okay, good,
Oh, these
good.
are rolls. These are
Yeah, these are all
These are
rolls.
rolls.
91,
Shoot.
78, 74, 54.
Oh my god. It's me.
98. How did I not get any of those numbers?
I mean,
Oh my god, it is so fucking funny that Dandy's last number is a 66.
I know.
yay.
It's great.
That is so funny. Oh my god. You're the you're the closest one to
I
getting.
know.
Zlurb has 2 numbers off. Cassius has 2 numbers off. And then Kirby's got 3. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. So that is nobody succeeded. That's so funny. Okay. But Dandy did get lucky. You all hear what sounds like massive wings unfurling outside of the building, but you can't quite see anything. When you look out towards the window, it's almost as if a shadow or something has blotted out the sun, so it is suddenly dark outside. But Lucky the Catman just continues with the game, calling out these numbers: 91, 78, 74, 54.
Nope. No. Ah.
Oh, it's the way the ball bounces.
What the heck is that out there? It's too late for a new person to start the game. I might go peek though.
Do you want to get up and look?
I'll take my card and my dabber with me, and I'll pop, and just have a little peek outside.
Okay. I imagine that these are like saloon doors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And as you get up to the saloon doors, you can see out into the street. And I'm going to DM you. I'm going to
Oh,
tell you what you
shit.
see.
Oh no.
Slurp is like, I'm never coming back to this dimension ever again.
Fucking out. Little town, Golden Mine Saloon. Worst day of my life.
Okay, I sent you a message on Roll20.
Okay. Oh god. Oh.
So like the camera will like position itself like behind Dr. Zlurb, and like we just see his head kind of like lean up against the saloon doors, and he looks out. And then the camera like kind of focuses on your face. What do we see?
You see all four eyes go wide and do the sort of like lizardy blink, like with the extra lids, like blink, 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 and then go, dragon, bleep blurb.
As Zlurb yells out dragon, I would like everyone to roll me a moxie check. Let's
Ooh.
see if you can keep your cool. Okay, Kirby got a 62. Oh, Cassius got a 36. Dandy got a 17, and Zlurb got a 53. Okay.
Any of those
Ooh, a
numbers?
couple of luckies in there.
Do I ever got any of
Yeah.
those numbers?
I got
62,
one at least.
36, 17, 53.
30, 36,
None for me.
17.
Nope.
That was a lucky for Cassius.
53. I got one lucky.
Okay.
I'm not getting a line, but I'm drawing a letter S.
I know.
S for Stella.
S for
Let's
shit.
go. Or
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, same thing.
Oh yes, Stella.
You didn't draw Stella's initials,
Never.
you get really lucky.
yeah, that's how that works. Okay, I
Yep.
think this makes so much sense. Okay, as Zlurb yells out dragon, Kirby, I imagine you are the only person here in your long and experienced life. You unfortunately have not ever met a dragon before. How do you react to this? Zlurb is just screaming, dragon!
Do I just look over and see the dragon, or is it just one of those things I just hear it and people are just reacting?
People are reacting. People are starting to like run away. But you
Okay.
cannot see it.
Okay. I think Kirby is very thankful right now that he didn't go tell tales across the bar, because there are definitely a few in his Rolodex of dragons, even though he's never met a dragon.
Mhm.
And he is just like, in his head, he's just thinking, oh man, I'm gonna meet an actual dragon for once. This is kind of, wait, a dragon? Oh god. And like, he's thinking of all the bad things that dragons can do, not just how cool it looks, like all the bad things it can do. And he's like, I'm too old for this. He's just like, I guess just kind of goes in, it's kind of like paused in fear at this point, because he's just like, he doesn't know what to do, and now he just is kind of frozen in his spot. Regardless of what happens, he's kind of just frozen in his spot.
Okay. Dandy, how do you react to this? You've definitely met a dragon before.
She just kind of sighs, and she's honestly not surprised. She's just surprised it took this long for a dragon to show up, because they're greedy little bastards. But she'll kind of like look over at Lilith and kind of nudge.
Lilith just kind of shrugs a shoulder and says, there's always one. Somewhere. Hiding in the walls. It was only a matter of time. Zlurb, that initial panic, you're able to like shake it off.
Yep.
You succeeded here to like keep your head about you. What do you want to do?
So I have quickly used my tech to run through Dragon what I know of dragon, what's the lore of dragons, and I have absorbed all the information about dragons. I know their motivations. I know what's probably going on here. I'm gonna befriend this dragon.
Okay. Before you do that, Cassius, you remember this rumble. The reason why you've met a dragon before is because this is definitely the same energy, the same sound, the same vibration of the exact same dragon that took down your riverboat. What do we see from Cassius as you hear a very familiar roar outside?
Cassius's eyes perk up from the droopiness that they had before. His mixture of his 12 different medications and 3 shots of. He suddenly feels and looks 10 years younger, which is still not super young. Much more alive. All right. So it's all come back around. It's all just a big circle. Roll the balls, Catman. Roll the balls.
Lucky the Catman doesn't bat an eye. He's like 62.
Roll the ball.
36. Yeah. So, Zlurb, as you're kind of like hovering near the door, you can see this massive boxy head. Like, the head is like the size of a car, right? Like an SUV.
Oh.
And like it's coming in and there's like kind of like steam coming from its nostrils. You get, it's like very wet looking. You get the sense that it's like, if it were to have an element, it would be water. Like it's definitely a water dragon of some kind. It comes up and you just hear like a deep guttural growling noise in its throat. I'll say from your like your downloading of information that you know that most dragons in this universe essentially they're motivated by greed. They love money. They think themselves as like superior beings and creatures. And it's quite clear that they're here to try to win the game.
Okay.
Historically, they're not above using tactics such as eating the competition. Because it's technically not shooting a gun.
So eating is a possibility. Being eaten is a possibility.
You
To
remember,
remove
like,
the competition?
You skimmed a few articles where it's like, yeah, it's like a legal gray area. Like, it kind of just depends on the jurisdiction of where you're playing bingo.
Yeah.
But this is a lawless place.
You're in the West here, son.
Yeah.
Hey, Dragon, sir, did you want me to bring you a card?
That would be excellent.
Okay, come, yep, get card.
And you just see, like, in the doorway is just this one, like, massive eye. Too big to go into the building. And you see, like, it just kind of pushes the salon doors, one claw, just, like, ready to, like, move and blot the different ink parts.
Okay, yeah. I will help. I will get that card, and then I will move away from this creature. I do not want to be anywhere near this entity. In fact, I will go so far as to go. I'll go sit back with Dandy and the devil,
Okay.
Lilith.
Go ahead and
And-
roll me Moxie.
Shit. That's a 7 under 60.
Lucky number 7.
Oh, and that's a lucky.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky and a success.
Hell yeah. Okay, you don't get eaten. And you
Good job.
you could have sworn you heard a grumbled like, thank you. But you're not sure. It could have been like hungry or something. It's hard to tell.
Runs away.
Runs away.
Yeah, you sit back down. Okay. Yeah, so a dragon has joined the game. Cassius, you know that hand from anywhere. That's Zula, the terrible.
Well, I'd say speak of the devil, but we only had the devils here. I spoke the dragon's name, and there she is. Well, gonna find out firsthand, my friend, what it's like to play with a dragon.
You know this
He
dragon?
reaches up his shaking hand and pats you on the shoulder. Hope you have a good night.
Dang.
That's funny.
I would like everyone to roll Moxie. We're gonna see who looks the tastiest to Zula.
Great.
Oh my god.
I got a 3. I succeed.
Okay, 3.
I have
Nice.
lucky.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
lucky.
Dandy is good. All right. That's lucky from Cassius.
Oh, come on.
38, 97, 71, and a 3.
Oh, I got 2 luckies.
Okay.
Shit.
Oh, there's a 3. Okay, yeah, I got a lucky too.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
'cause
Okay.
I got a lucky as well. I got a 3 too.
Okay, everyone got a lucky. That's really
Okay.
good. Okay.
97.
It's not the lucky I need.
We're
I'm
gonna.
just lucky to get lucky.
Can I use my lucky to
Uh-huh.
choose? I want to choose the math alien. Getty.
Okay, great. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we see that the big dragon eye turns and it locks right onto the Galley Express representative who is seated right next to Kirby.
And I look at him. I look at that math alien right in the eye, and I say, "Well, I guess we don't find out how things work."
You see Lucky like accidentally Lucky the Catman accidentally drops a ball, and he like very carefully, cautiously bends at the knees, puts a hand on the counter, reaches down for the ball, and just as that happens, like the claw kind of like grabs the math alien and just yanks them out of the saloon, and you just hear a what exactly do you mean by this? And he just like gets yanked out and just disappears.
Oh, that's a shame. That is terrifying. What a terrible luck.
Whatever the frequency was of the the Galley Express is just gone now.
God. Oh. Ah. Slur breathes a big sigh of relief.
Can I use my double lucky during this to assist Lilith with the fun thing?
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So you can basically tip the game in Lilith's favor however you want. What do you imagine that this is going to look like? You will get an advantage here to help Lilith cheat.
Right. So basically the plan is she wants to sneak off to
Mm-hmm.
get it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it might actually be more interesting if,
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what your character is open to, it might be more interesting if you steal it for the devil.
Yeah, you know, Dandy would go up and help Lucky.
Okay.
Help him pick it
Mhm.
up and help him up and everything.
Yeah, you just hear this deep, like, purring as you're coming up, and he, like, dips his head to you. His ears are, like, nice and fluffy. His tail is, like, all bushy and excited behind him.
Oh, she's lavishing him in praise and be like, "Oh, you're doing so good. You're treating us so well and everything." Laying on thick.
I've had many years of practice, and I take a lot of pride in my establishment. And yeah, he's like soaking it up, like having a sunbath with your words. Do you want? Is this like do you want to do something else while he's distracted, or did you want to just like make an opportunity, basically?
Probably whatever would be easier. Either make an opportunity or to somehow finagle the next number to be in favor.
Okay, we'll go with the latter. So you basically you'll like switch two balls, basically. Like you'll do like a sleight of hand here, where
That's
like
painful.
Some torsion. Let's do it.
Not torsion.
You like swap the places of two balls, and like you play it off. Thank you for your help. You may return to your seat if you like.
Of course. And she'll just casually.
Okay. Let me get wits checks from the other three to see if you notice Dandy doing this. Lucky will not see this at all.
All right, I win.
There you go.
I
You
win.
got it.
I win.
69.
I fucking win.
69.
No.
Lucky
don't-
for 83.
83.
Zach Slurb, 28 is a success.
28. Okay. Okay. 69. 83.
We know someone's got that.
28. Wow, it's building up. We're getting close. Okay. Slurb, you saw Dandy switch the balls.
Yeah.
How are you reacting to this? And you also heard the context of the conversation with Lilith.
Yeah.
This is the
I've got
plan.
that. Yeah. So I recorded that. Everything I see is recorded as well through my devices. So I've got this. I've got it all. I've got receipts. So I am biding my time. I am biding my time because I'm gonna wait until the moment that Dandy succeeds and wins to reveal. But at the same time, I'm thinking about making a deal with Ship Hotast.
Okay, yeah. It's at this time that you hear a voice over your shoulder. Holy shit, that dragon just ate somebody.
I know. I saw it, and I'm glad because that person sucked. They were my old employer.
Oh, fuck them. They got eaten.
Hey, do you know we talked about a deal? I've got a deal for you.
Okay.
Do you want to?
listening.
You know how you spoke about levels of devilry, and Lilith was up there. Do you want to knock them down a few pegs? Do you want to elevate your levels?
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
I got dirt. I could do that. I could help you.
Well, how can I help you in return?
You see that dragon out there? I want to ride away on it.
Okay. I'll go see what I can do. Go ahead.
I want to be a dragon rider. I want us to be besties. I want us to ride off into the sunset on a dragon.
Okay.
On a dragon, not in a dragon.
Yeah. Important distinction. All right.
I know.
Okay, go ahead and roll me Moxie. You can see Shippy begins to move over towards the dragon.
That's
33.
a 33 under. That's success.
33. Okay. So Cassius, you can also see this. Also, Kirby and Cassius, you saw the math alien just get taken away from your table here. Just deleted, by the way. But Cassius, you also see that Shippy is sauntering over towards the dragon and is like whispering into the dragon's ear now. You see Zach and Cassius, you see the Shippy is gesturing over towards Zach and obviously talking about Zach to the dragon, and the dragon looks curious. You can't really see. It's just the eye kind of moves around and looks curious, I guess, over at Zlurb.
I'm so getting eaten.
How's Cassius respond? It's quite obvious that your devil is talking to another person and a dragon.
Well, I think that this is probably how it went down at 85 years ago. Same happened. But I think these devils and these dragons are all in cahoots, and they are trying to pull it all down on us, put us in situations where they can make their lopsided deals. I can't complain too much. I had myself a life. I'm not gonna bet you about it, but
Okay. Roll me
well,
a
maybe that
wits
fellow over
check.
there, he has a chance. All right.
Yeah. 30.
I made it.
30. Okay. With that success, you remember the weakness in this universe that devils have. It's green tea. It acts like holy water.
Damn. Oh, the green tea. Gonna get green tea. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna talk to
Kirby?
Oliver here.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Kirby,
Yeah.
could you go up to the bar
Mhm.
and order 2 green teas? One for yourself and one for me. Don't ask me no questions. Just please do it for me.
Well, I will admit I was a little curious about it. Sure. And then he'll get up and get the green tea.
Okay, yeah, you acquire it, no problem. As you're doing that, there's Lucky the Catman calls out 30, 33. So you get back to the table with
What?
2 green teas.
What is it? Did he say 32 or 33?
He said 33.
Damn.
Well, thank you for the tea. I drink down the whiskey one. The other one, is the other one an actual green?
Yeah, one's green tea and one's whiskey.
All right.
You drink the whiskey.
I followed the instructions right.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Miss Monica, I forgot to call her sister at this point because I'm so drunk. Miss Monica, please take me over here on the front door. I gotta do something. And I
Towards the
hold the tea in
dragon.
my lap and shaking hand.
All right.
Well,
She like gently folds her
you've been
crochet.
fine. I know this dragon. Yeah.
She begins to cautiously make her way up towards it. As this is happening, I need everyone to roll me Moxie. The dragon's gonna try to eat somebody again.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Here we go.
42.
42 lucky.
45. 20.
20 lucky.
42. 45. 20. 23.
I got a success on my
Nope.
I see
Moxie.
multiple 20s.
None of them are mine.
Not on mine. 23.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
20. Hold on.
Oh my god, Cassie's is so close. Cassie needs 81.
I just noticed the
Wh-
20.
Oh,
Where
Blowhard
was
is
I was
close
about
as
to
well.
say? Yeah.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
caught up.
61, 37, 66.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby, did you got a 20? You got lucky. Okay.
Yep.
So you see the eye begin to focus on Kirby for a second, but then it moves over, and then there's a as it grabs the dragon grabs Crash, and then just eats Crash.
Oh,
Your table's starting to look very empty there.
It's like a
Couldn't
personal
happen to a
attack
nicer
at this
fella.
point.
yeah.
Yeah, Cassius, you get up to the dragon with your green tea. What do you want to do?
All right.
You can hear Crash screaming inside of the dragon's mouth as the dragon starts to chew on him and eat him.
Oh my god.
Well, I want to see where that little 3-lipped devil came from. It's,
Okay, you see
Oh.
like Shippy leans away from the dragon and looks at you. What you got there, buddy?
Shiver, come in. Come on in. Come on in.
All right. Kind of like clops over towards you and leans down.
And I never touch him, but I'm gonna grab him by the horns and push him into the tea.
Yeah, you hear sizzling and you see his like arms flailing. Zlurb, you can hear the screaming and the flailing. Dandy and Kirby, you can't hear anything.
And I'm just gonna hold him.
Yeah.
Hold his head in the teeth.
Can I get a spryness from you?
You bet.
Oh no.
Oh, 10.
My little
Oh, I made it!
my little raging buddy.
Your little
No.
raging buddy.
Waiting, buddy.
All right,
Made it on
10.
the nose.
All right.
No lucky for me.
Okay, yeah, you managed to you muster all of the strength in you. You are holding
Lucky.
this devil down.
I got a lucky.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
so close.
He's
Okay.
gonna stay there till he stops moving.
Yeah, he passes out from the pain eventually. It's not gonna kill him, but
Alright.
he's basically knocked out. He like
No,
slumps down on the ground.
Damn. Bleeblurg.
And as he falls down, you see the dragon reach for Shippy and eats Shippy.
Oh no!
Yeah. All right.
All the while, Lucky is like,
Thank you, Mom.
23, 10.
Bleeblurg.
Yeah,
I got lucky.
Thank you, Sister Monica. Please roll me back.
Monica starts
Glad to
like
see my-
pushing
my
you as
bingo
fast
card.
as she can. Yeah. Okay. You can tell that it's like starting to run down to the wire here. I need everyone to roll another moxie check here. We're gonna do wits now. No worries, no worries.
Wits. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do wits now. You can see like, okay, the number of bodies in this room is starting to get kind of low. Maybe you need to change seats. Let's see, like, as you all start strategizing, moving around the room, what happens here? Okay.
Let's see. I know I saw a 25, so that is a lucky.
Okay, 25,
15's a lucky.
70, 15, 28.
Yeah, just 15 for me. I mean 25.
Nope.
It's a 5.
Okay.
20,
Let's see here.
28. 25? No.
Okay.
So close. I need one more.
Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Join the club.
I got
Join the
20.
one club.
Mhm.
The one more club.
You see that the dragon claw goes into the building and grabs Lucky, the cat man.
No!
And as it
We
begins,
need plot armor.
it begins slowly pulling, and you hear him call out. He says, "If I get eaten, the game will never finish. Help me!
I'm gonna
Help
I'm gonna
me!"
use my success. I'm gonna spray fire water in that big dragon eye.
Okay, yeah, you do so, and like it begins to slow down. You can see like,
Well,
Mhm.
I was gonna say Dandy would use her success to go and pull Lucky, try to pull Lucky from
yeah.
the claw.
Yeah, you begin to help pull him out. Cassius, do you want to do anything here? Your man is getting pulled away.
Absolutely.
What do you think Cassius is going to do here?
Cassius is gonna. Despite everything, he loads up his gun every morning. He pulls out his Colt 45 from under the blanket that's across his lap. Shake your hand, and he drops it. But it lands. The bullet fires, and it shoots up, and hits the dragon's claw, just right beside Lucky's ear.
I love it. You just see like a really cool little notch in Lucky's ear form, as like that's enough
Nice.
to help loosen the grip. And Dandy, you manage to pull Lucky out of the way, and the hand comes drawing back, and you hear a guttural, "Sorry, I missed. I didn't mean to go for you." And Lucky just kind of like fixes his vest, and he just like kind of paws at his ear. He says, It's all right. You'd be
God damn.
happens now and then." 28, 15. Just starts calling out the numbers here. So as this is happening, can I get a wits check from everybody except Dandy to see if you notice Lilith is heading over towards the ball cage?
Yes! 37. This is my
37.
thing.
Okay, you've
got
got
a-
bingo.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
enough
Bingo.
for me.
Okay, 72
Nice.
and 98.
None of mine.
I don't know how I did this.
Okay, so as he's calling out these numbers, you can see that there's a shadow moving behind him. Did anyone succeed? Zlurb?
Nobody succeeded.
No.
Oh no,
Nope.
you. Oh, that was the last one. Okay,
Gets
no
away
one.
with it.
No one sees Lilith slipping towards the back, heading towards where the wish box is. Kirby, you get a bingo. What do you say? What do you do here?
I think he's just ecstatic because like it was like everyone around them was like, "Oh, I've got one, I've got one, I've got one," right? And he's just sitting there like, "I've only gotten 2 in like the last 10 calls. Like, could I please?" And then slowly but surely things kept getting up, and he got that confidence in him that while he did win places in some stories, there's a lot of places he just made up that he won. But he's like, I've got to will this one into like position because I need this. I need this prize. And when he finally hears 37, he like puts it all together, looks at it for a second in shock, and just yells out, "Bingo!
Okay.
Bingo!"
You yell out bingo, and a silence falls over the saloon. The shadow in the back comes to a stop and then begins to pull away. There's the sound of a back door opening and closing, and a set of burning footsteps leading out. Lucky puts down the last ball and says, "We've got a winner!" And he reaches behind the cage and pulls out this small golden chest. He holds it as he moves over towards you, and he sets it down in front of you, Kirby.
Mhm.
Congratulations on winning Lucky Day Seniors Bingo here in Littletown. This has been a fantastical,
Yeah.
strange game, but aren't they always?
Mm.
I hope that you were all able to settle a number of your rivalries, disputes, concerns. But we've got a winner here, Mr. Kirby. Congratulations. And he holds out a paw to you. And shakes it.
Takes it. Yeah.
His toe beans are so soft. They're
So
so
soft.
soft and so warm. It's so, yeah, it's great. And then he offers you a round of applause and begins to pour you drinks, and everyone kind of bursts out into celebration, and they're all cheering you on. Some people are asking you for your autograph. And so you don't immediately
yeah.
have time to open the box, but you are the winner now.
Yay.
How does everyone else respond to Kirby getting the box here? We'll focus.
Well, I'm right beside him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna just slap him on the back as hard as I can, which isn't very hard. No, not at all. You barely
okay,
notice
alright.
it. My feeble arms, I barely managed to lift my arm up enough to do that, but I tried my best. Good job, son. You had it coming. I can tell you had a long, rough road, and it led you here, and you deserve this win. I hope you enjoy your prize. Sounds like you got a lot of plans.
Mhm. Thank you. I definitely have plans for this.
What about over at the table where Dandy and Zlurb are?
I have a question. Would
Yes.
Dandy have noticed throughout the entire game these little coins that Mr. Zachary Zlerb has been leaving behind?
Go ahead and roll me wits.
Oh no. Just curious. No, okay.
Ooh.
Did you get a lucky?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No, that would have been funny. No, I didn't.
Okay, unfortunately, no.
That's fine. She'll just she'll just kind of stand up. The game's over. She smiles at Dr. Zerb and she'll nod at him and she'll be like, "Well, That was a mighty interesting and fun game. But I must retire now. It's been too
Yeah,
exciting for me.
that was really interesting, especially you and your friend.
Yeah,
And
we
I'll just play back like a little bit of your conversation, like from a device. Really
mighty
interesting.
oh, yeah. It's mighty interesting that you have little bugs everywhere.
Wow,
Good thing I didn't win.
that is true. I would have hate to have exposed you for being a cheat. You and your pal planning on bending the rules. Does anyone else know that you're a dirty cheat?
Those that do are 6 feet under.
Mm, okay. Well, I guess I'm safe because
I didn't
I've
win.
got that. I've got that secret.
Hmm. But that also makes you a cheetah, sir.
What? How do you figure that? How did I cheat?
I'm sure you got more than one of those little fandangle devices.
Well, have a look around.
Ah, who cares about it now? The winner's already been had.
Hey, I don't want to. I don't want to bicker with you, but do you fancy working together sometime in the future?
If you're ever around these parts,
I
I'm
could be around
sure
these parts.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay. Okay, here's my card, and I hand her a little coin.
That's
she'll,
amazing.
she'll take the coin and she'll be like, she'll give him raise an eyebrow, and then she'll start making her way
Yeah.
Okay,
out.
I will, and I will go around, bumbling around, buffooning around, collecting my coins, but I will also collect that tablet that representative from Galley Express
Ooh.
dropped before being
Yeah.
eaten,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "Ah."
As you pick up the tablet, you can see that they were apparently taking notes of all the people here at the game, and it looks like you kind of like thumb through some of the different like PDFs and the different tabs
Mhm.
on it, and it looked like that they were trying to find someone to recruit.
Oh, to recruit.
They were like headhunting
funny.
basically.
Hilarious.
Fantastic. All right. Wonder if I could go back
The
under a
hunters
new
became the
alias.
hunted.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll have
uh,
like a small montage of like, the closing ending credits here. Uh, we see the screen like fade to black and we get little snippets of what everyone is up to after the epic game at Lucky Day Seniors Bingo. When you had that chance at your very fingertips was the opportunity to be able to have a wish for anything in the universe. And we're going to go ahead and start with Cassius. You are no longer burdened by Shippy, whatever that entails, benefits and struggles, benefits and burdens, all included. What is life like for you?
Well, as Sister Monica is wheeling Cassius out back to his lodgings, um, she wheels him up the ramp, gets the lever ready to help pull him up and into his bed. She notices he's not breathing, and She smells his breath. She smells the alcohol in his breath. She goes, and she starts looking around, panicked. She sees the empty bottles of medication. And then the camera just pans in to see this serene smile on the face in the wheelchair.
The screen fades to black, and we see a snippet of Dandy.
Dandy, gets on her horse and looks back at the tavern and everything and thinks about it, and then she'll do what she does best. Leaves the town, heads off to her next venture, whatever that will be.
Okay. You find that it's difficult to discern whether or not the devil got what she wanted, but she kept up her end of the bargain. So you end up living an additional 50 years, and you're able to play all the games that you want. All these opportunities, whenever you want a game, it comes up. And if you want to win, you win. If you want a fair fight, it's a fair fight. Basically, like, you get to choose the stakes. Dr. Zlerb, what do we see with you?
Dr. Zlerb has got this tablet and understands that the big corp, the evil corp, trying to recruit young minds to work for them and destroy their souls and make profits for them, is going to reverse hack and go around where the company tells them to go to find these people, and then persuade those people to come to his little town, his little school for kids that want a tech good at Littletown. And he's making a school for inventors and makers and using company resources.
I love it. You're able to make all these like fake invoices and get all of the materials that you need underneath like the signature of whoever this person was. Their name, by the way, was, where did I write this? Harzoid Krell.
Oh, Harzoid Kroll?
No one asked for his name. Yeah. His nickname was going to be Harry. Yeah.
Harzoid Kroll.
Yeah, so
amazing.
Excellent. Yeah, you're able to set all this up, and it ends up being extremely successful and extremely helpful. And then,
Wholesome.
last but not least, we have Oliver Blowhard Kirby with your box.
Yay.
Where are you when you open the box?
I think he goes onto his like little space car that he kind of uses in his travels, and I think he kind of goes into sort of a secluded area, and then he opens the box, kind of to see what will happen when the box opens or how all this works.
Okay. What are your stats? All right. We're gonna roll to see if the devil stole the wish or not.
Perfect.
I love it. I love this. All right, what am I
Okay.
rolling?
Go ahead and roll Moxie.
Ooh, okay.
Because you won.
Let's
You won.
let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's success.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
5. Okay.
Me rolling low works for once.
You look at this golden box and you see on the lip of it, looks like a hand half burnt into the face of it, almost as if someone tried to touch the box and open it, but they didn't get quite a good grip enough on it. You open the box, and inside, a light comes washing out. What does Kirby wish for?
Kirby wishes that all of the tales that he has told where he wins all the time, has all of this money, yada yada yada, where I would say a good 70 to 80% of the time he doesn't win and he just lies through his teeth. I want all of those to come true.
That is where we're going to end our session for today. Yay! Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yeah! Thank you so much, everyone,
Yeah.
for joining us for this game of Lucky Days Seniors Bingo. Please check out the itch.io page there. It is pay what you want free. It's a one-page TTRPG by Endycarus here, by John. So please help support your indie creators and give it a download if you liked it. Help help facilitate some of those numbers. Have a look over it. Run it with your friends. Give some feedback if you had fun, and share what memories you make with it. I think like the coolest thing, like if you make something, is if other people do their own thing with it as well. So I would really, really appreciate that. And thank you to my cast for playing with me. This is so excellent. Such a wonderful time. We are going to go around now, and I would love to do some outros. Tell me who you are, where we can find you, and what your favorite part was of our session. And we'll start with Zombie, our winner! Yay!
Hooray! Hello. My name is Jacob Zombie or Z, whatever those three names you had to call me. I'm the lore keeper, and Captain Z is a good ship clip. I probably do too many clips, so it's up to your own discretion. Yeah, today was fun. I honestly, I'm happy that I won, theoretically, but I kind of hoped that last roll I would have failed, because I feel like for my character, it would have been like, yes, I won, I did everything right. Oh, what's this? No, like he just gets like all like just distraught over the fact that he finally could make all of his dreams come true and all his wacky stories be accurate, and it just doesn't happen. So now he's got to fight again for this. But more fun can happen from the fact that he won too. But yeah, so I was excited for that. I'm also very appreciative of John. So, in one of the other games on Stella's channel here, Saltmarsh, which I'll promote here in a second as well, I was in there when Stella and John were having a conversation about making this game, or producing this game on this channel. And every time John promoted Lucky Seniors Bingo, I'd always go, hey, you should get that. It sounds like a really fun game. I've always wanted to play it like a zillion times. So John was like, I want you in this game. And I'm like, I mean, you can open it up to anybody else if you want. He's like, yes, but you're getting one of the seasons. And I'm like, okay. So I was very grateful that I was able to join in on this and was wanted in this. So I try to put as much effort as I could into all of this because John deserved it, and this is a really, really, really fun game. So please, anyone go and get it. If you're so inclined, I'm gonna also put it here in the chat as well, or in the Twitch chat. That is my link to my Google Doc sheet. You can also find it if you follow me at any of my socials, whether it be Blue Sky or any other. That I do freelance video editing by trade. So if you'd go ahead and give me some support, I would like that. There's some cool stuff that I just did recently for Looking for Mom RPG, who showed up in chat and actually said that I'm cool. I was not expecting that. That kind of was a highlight for me for today as well. But I also do promo videos on my own because I love doing them, and I'm sharpening up my skills and keeping me busy for when I do get actual cool opportunities. So I'm a part of, luckily, 3 Patreon games. Somehow Stella can put up with me with 3 games, and I very much appreciate that. One of them is the aforementioned Secrets of Saltmarsh there with Indy, where I play Finn Carlson, Ranger Researcher, and hopefully this time, next time we play, hopefully we'll take out this big bad that we've been kind of stalking around and seeing and such. And then on Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, I play Leon Breeze, professional wrestler extraordinaire on the Heroes of Humblewood, yeah. And we're kind of in the middle of kind of like figuring out what's going on in the city and stuff, and we're kind of like trying to like I think we ended with going to possibly like find out and see what all the bandits are doing in the city in exchange for the city helping us with the giant fire that's destroying everything else. So come join, it's going to be a lot of fun. And then on the other Wednesday, where it isn't Saltmarsh, it is Strixhaven, and so I play Alexander Thome, a little Dragonborn whiz boy, and I like to do all kinds of fun things. I'm a mystery connoisseur, and so I like to read my mysteries. And I actually have a job at the library there in the college in the dorm, and I'm doing a very good job. My boss really likes me. And then I got Storm, who's my little buddy as well. Vertigo Cross plays Storm. And I'm very lucky that we kind of gotten together to make kind of like a cool like duo team in that game. I had a lot to say. I was trying to do as fast as I can because I know we're trying to get out of here. But appreciate everyone on this cast. It was really fun. I haven't been able to play with the two other members here today as well. Nerd, I know that we've been friends for the longest time, and it's really nice to be able to play a game with you. It made me so happy. And then Harley, it was really, really fun for the first time getting to play a game with you.
Thank you so much. You can follow all of these folks on the links that I'm dropping here in chat, so please support them. We'll hop on over to Maori Nerd. Hi. You're muted. Take two.
Again.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me on your stream, Stella. It's been a blast and meeting new people and playing games with you as well. Thank you, everybody. I would like to say, Stella, your production and your NPCs, absolute fire. All your NPCs are so good. All the little mannerisms and voices, they are so memorable. And your production is always on fire. So thank you.
Thank you.
That's all right. I had a blast. You can find me on socials under Moldy Nerd. I only post on Blue Sky really, but I do stream. I'm currently streaming The Last of Us 2 on Twitch. I'm hoping to get back into some bookbinding, which I do here behind me. So if you are into any of that kind of stuff, please drop me a follow. But yeah, I think one of the highlights of tonight's game, I really like Shippy. Shippy was fucking awesome. Just so random. From John's description, like, of describing them, and I was just like, oh, I was stunned. Little innocent Evan was just like, what? Just stood there with like raging, and then the whole scene in the buzzer is amazing. So, no, brilliant game. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Shippy. That was like
knockout NPC.
Yeah.
I think that was like a collective effort. I think we all had
invested.
some life.
We all invested in Shippy.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We all have a little Shippy in us.
We do. Just a little guy, a little horny guy.
He's just a little guy. He did nothing wrong.
Just a little horny guy. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the gift subs. Holy shit.
Who's gift sub? Who's
Flacco Bummer.
gift
Thank you
subbing?
so much. Oh my god, that is
Flacco
so...
Bummer?
Yes, thank you so much.
Wow. Epic.
Harley, please tell us all about you.
Hi, I'm Harley. Again, you can follow me on most social media websites with Hey There Harley. I really like the name. I took it wherever I could. If you're mad about it, come fight me. That's fine. I don't do anything really extra because I am a super very busy woman in real life. But if you ever make it to certain conventions, and I am not being in the dungeon working my ass off, secret mission things that I can't speak about because of fun stuff, totally hit me up. I'd love to meet y'all in person and hang out because I'm really fun, as my friend Abby keeps shouting me out. But I had a great time. I think, honestly, my favorite part wasn't even dealing with my character. It was that finally at the end, Cassius got to pass away.
Yeah.
That was super moving. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he did it. He didn't need to win.
He won. Yeah.
He won. He won without winning.
He
But
went
yeah,
out the way
and
he
also
wanted
thank-
to.
Yes, and also thank you guys all for letting little old me join y'all. I had such fun. So much fun. Wow, I can speak. I promise.
I had so much fun. This is our first time getting to play together. Hopefully, first of many. Thank you so much
Oh,
for
yes,
joining. I
please.
really, really appreciate it. All right, last but not least, our game creator, Endycarus. Tell us all about you. The first time you got to be a player for your game.
And it surpassed all my expectations. I'm John, also known as Endycarus on the internet. Yeah, this was my game. I made it for the one-page RPG game jam maybe 4 years ago or something like that. I've run it at a couple of conventions that had some other people play test it for me. But I've never got to be a player in it, and I loved it. It was so fun. And as Stella mentioned, this is a setting agnostic game. So Stella chose this Weird West setting, which was a blast, very fun to play in, and of course your characters all came to life fantastically. I'm so happy to get to play my little story arc with my gambler who broke even in the end, as Kenny Rogers would have it. And yeah, this was a wonderful experience for me. Thank you so much, Stella, and thank you everyone in the cast. Thank you, Zombie. I've played with you so many times and had such a good time. We had such a good relationship. I'm very happy to meet my brand new friends. I'm also just a joy to play with. Your characters are amazing. What can I say about my favorite part? It's pretty hard. There's so many moments here. I mean, it was pretty awesome that Stella's mic went when.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm so scared to
Shippy.
watch the
I'm gonna-
VOD back because I was watching my microphone levels
Oh,
the
man.
entire time. And like even after my mic died, like I think I was still having problems. So I'm so sorry everyone who made it this far and is watching. I hope the audio is okay. I'm so sorry if it's not. I tried my best. But it
Shippy took over.
dying when we started talking about the hard on was so funny. Oh my god. Like
Shippy made his
Also, though, I
presence
think my
known to
favorite
us.
part was, yeah, my favorite part was that we didn't even really meet each other so much, but my character and Maureen's character helped each other out. It is. I used my luck to get rid of his offender. He got rid of Stinky Pete like right away.
Yeah.
And that kind of cross purpose brotherhood was pretty damn cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That happened. So that was all good. That's probably my favorite thing that's
excellent.
that happening.
Serendipitous.
I want to say, yeah, serendipitous, and yeah, I just want to say that right now, the one-page RPG Jam for 2025 is happening. I'm in it. You're gonna see a new game pretty soon. Due date is sort of mid-August, so I'll probably have it on my itch channel. If you're one of those people who's gone and visited my itch channel, thanks to Stella, follow me, and you'll see when new stuff comes out. My next game is going to be called Kagaku Ninja Kaiju Kenjujo, or Science Ninja Kaiju Laboratory. And I think it's going to be pretty fun. I have yet to play test it. I've just written out my first draft of the rules today. Probably this week I'll kind of run it through the ringer. I won't tell you all about it, but I will say that it allows you, if you're a person who plays trade card games, collectible card games, and you have a whole bunch that nobody ever plays with you, because everyone only plays Magic ever. Well, you can use all of your old cards and make decks out of them and mix them together to play this game.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I will leave everyone with one final scene. We see Tumbleweed in a distant desert frontier as the cart is slowly rolling along, and it finally comes to a stop. We see the sun pass overhead, and it bleeds into night. The moon rises, and finally, a lumbering figure makes it to the edge of the cart, thrusting an arm into the hay. Stinky
Yes.
Pete retrieves his hand.
Stinky Pete. Yes.
He shakes it up to the sky and says,
Wow, wonderful.
I'll get you, Cassius! And that's
Sucks to suck.
spoiler, he doesn't.
Yeah.
And that's where we're
Nope.
going to end the game for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for being
Thank you,
here. Have a
everyone.
wonderful night,
Thanks.
and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.